brother. Super underscore stream underscore server says scene switch to live.
Scene switch to live. Scene switch to live. We living up in here.
Slapshot says good morning Rellik.
Good morning, Slapshot.
Barvin says can we get ice cream?
Ice cream.
Yellow Jacket says morning.
Morning, Yellow
James
Jacket.
says oh my Gertie.
Oh my Gertie.
Goat Nub says it's good to see you streaming on Little Nub's birthday.
Goat Nub, happy birthday. Of course.
Fly from Nilbog says morning Mr. Rellik.
Morning.
Goth Girl says good morning.
Good morning, Goth Girl. Gamecock, good morning.
Good morning, Rellik.
Thank you for the resub. 48 Mertz. How doing?
Says I love that goat.
Yeah, I'm sure you love the goat. Mm-hmm.
Gamecock Jojo
Tony
has subscribed
MTZ
for
says gotta
54
be on
freaking
I-10 by
months.
10.
Good morning, Rellik.
Tony, how you doing?
Says Que Paso Amigo Rellik.
Festa boy,
Billy
¿qué onda?
Bob says Rellik what doing G?
What doing, Billy Bob? M-Trend, what doing? So today
Nub says I might get Korean barbecue in honor of you.
Hell yeah, that sounds good. I'm in a turn-only lane and I need to go straight. Good
Tech
freaking
Ryan
Lord.
says how darin'.
How daring?
Billy says good morning Mr. Rellik sir. Please for the love of God, save the turtles.
We'll try to save the turtles, yes. Well, I got to turn. No choice. Don't want nobody running into me.
James says lost again.
Nobody
Tech
wants
Guy
to let me
Brian
switch
says
lanes.
90 stream straight.
Hell yeah. What I'm talking about. Nobody's going to let me over. Good freaking Lord. I turned wrong. Nobody will let me over. Let me go in here. Maybe I can.
Barvin says going straight that sounds boring.
Maybe I can make a U-turn.
You know what to do with
Lunacy says happy birthday.
Brian Littlebridge, thank you for the 29
Maybe Rellik
Mertz.
will give you a tug.
What the hell?
Brian Lillibridge has subscribed for 29 freaking months.
29
If
Mertz.
only we had a Tesla to drive first so we don't get lost every 5 minutes. Goat Nub says when will you be streaming from the new Plurn Mobile?
Plurn Mobile. I don't know. It's not set up for streaming. Like, you know, I gotta have all these chargers and stuff
Goat
and
Nub
freaking.
says Ty Lunacy.
Like, in order for me to stream, I gotta have all the. It doesn't really have charging ports.
Carolina J says hi Rellik.
Carolina J, what doing?
Morbid Creation says hello Rellik.
Morbid, what doing? It's got all this wireless charging, which makes it difficult when you gotta plug in a speaker and, like, you know, microphones. I gotta figure it out. Right now, I don't have it figured out. So today won't be a long stream. My physical therapy got rescheduled to today at 12:15. So I have to go to physical therapy at 12:15. Tomorrow.
-1 says 3 green.
Thank you for the pennies. Open up them tabs, y'all. And tomorrow.
Goat Nub says I like that idea Lunacy. He says Goat Nub deserves mod for the day.
What the hell? And tomorrow we got our haunt meeting. And I got a meeting in the morning before that with TikTok.
Fester Bowie says let's go to physical therapy chat.
And so tomorrow's meeting,
Lunacy says lol.
Tomorrow's stream will be after the haunt meeting because I got a meeting and then another meeting. And the TikTok stuff is looking very promising, y'all. They've been meeting with me this week. I think I might take the
Barvin says so your plug don't work anymore. Do you a bigger one from Bad Dragon Rellik?
What? Bad Dragon? What the hell? They're offering me a contract. So I might do it. You know what I'm saying?
It's Philly says will we try to save any turtles tomorrow?
Maybe.
What's up, Rellik? How do we?
Original Cat, thank you so much.
My name is Optimus Prime.
The Original Kid just resubbed for 45 freaking months with Twitch Prime. What up, Rellik? How doing?
How doing?
Billy Bob says who does social therapy on Saturday only Rellik law. Yellow Jacket says nice.
Club Arbor, thank you for the 100 biddies.
X100.
Ken Hill, thank you for the 300 biddies. Level 2 hype train in the freaking building. Pittsburgh Girl, thank you for the resub.
Shared.
Kendall, thank you for the 300
Actually,
biddies. Thank you for the 63 merts. 63
He
merts.
says I'm looking forward to that drop in the Tesla.
The Grok and the Tesla. Yeah. It's a little unhinged. He's a little
Lunacy says,
unhinged.
is there goat sounds on top tick?
Pittsburgh
Yes.
has subscribed for 63 freaking months.
Thank you for the 63 months.
Have you eaten breakfast yet?
No, I haven't eaten anything.
Says, Hi, Relic. Kindle
Nicholas, what doing?
Tony MTZ says my posse's out on
My
Broadway.
posse's on Broadway.
Java Stout says I've been farting for days.
What the hell? So I might. Thank you for the 100 kicks. Thank you for the 100
Lion
kicks.
says what would you do on TikTok? Like live.
Whack. Thank you for the 100 kicks.
Ian MF says hi at Relic.
Blazing Lion, what doing? Once we sit down to eat, I'm gonna talk to y'all about my ideas for TikTok.
Billy Bob says is it nap time yet?
And I want to see what y'all think.
777.
777.
Lunacy says morning Nick.
Meh. Whack. Whack.
Ian MF says doing good. Goatnup says just remember you can't say the word feet on TikTok or it get her account restricted.
Feet. What the hell?
Yellow Jacket says okay.
Yellow Jacket, what doing?
Says what we doing today.
Just eating and
James
going to
says,
physical
what
therapy.
kind of TikTok contract are they talking?
There's two different
Club Arbin
contracts.
Says, what color is your new plug? Is it hot pink?
What the hell, Club Arbin? The hell? It's two different types of contracts. One is an ambassador.
Billy Bob says
And-
I've been up since 3:30 a.m.
Damn.
Yellow Jacket says no lava cakes on the clock either.
Nope, no lava cakes. Kendall, thank you for gifting a sub to Nicholas. Hell yeah. Level 2 hype train, 72%. So this weekend's going to kind of suck for streams. We'll stream tomorrow after the haunt meeting. So probably around 2 o'clock tomorrow and go do something. Probably need to work at the haunt.
It's Billy
Man.
says I just finished the last cinnamon raisin bagel with cream cheese. Raisins are so underrated.
I love raisins. I don't like grapes, but I love raisins. Isn't that weird? Does anybody else not like grapes but like raisins? I know they're the same thing, but I cannot eat a grape, but I love raisins. It's a very weird
Lucy
thing.
says Relic wants to be a Korean barbecue ambassador.
Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So,
Pastor Boye says smash the grapes to make that funky one. It's Billy says rather strange. Yellow
yep,
Jacket says yay texture.
texture.
A girl says I like grapes but not raisins.
What the hell?
Pastor Boye says wine. Intron says is there something about grapes you don't like?
I don't like the
Billy
flavor.
Bob says Relic take is too psychical to critique.
I don't like the
Intron
flavor.
says raisins are sweeter, I guess. He
Grapes,
says I love ketchup but hate tomatoes.
grapes taste bitter to me. You know, you love ketchup but hate tomatoes. Yeah, I can see that.
Goatnup says yeah, stupid new rules they have on there. There's different things you can't say now.
Well, with my
Trader says grapes are better than raisins. Morgan
Well-
Creation says did you get your props set up? Relic.
Not yet,
It's Billy
no.
says raisins are much better than prunes.
with
Pastor Boye says ketchup sugar just saying.
having a TikTok manager, if you do have a man or
James
whatever,
says I don't like grapes.
They
but
can,
I love wine. What does that mean?
they can get your account reinstated within 24 hours. So,
Jager says my old man calls anything with raisins a flea cemetery.
what the hell? A
Club
flea
Arbin
cemetery.
Says, are we having Taco Bell? Yellow Jacket
No
says
Taco
red
Bell.
grapes over green grapes all day. Lunacy says root. Carne asada with a side of bacon.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Goatnup says Captain Rob is in New Orleans.
Nice. It's a good place for Captain Rob to be. New Orleans. He goes there a lot. He goes there a lot. We got 72% on the level 2 hype train. Can we push it to a level 3? We got 45 seconds. And we're going to run out of time. You know what I'm talking about? Can we get that level 3? You feel me? Steeler fan, 85 streams. Hell yeah. And then it got
Yellow
quiet.
Jacket says Lunacy must love green grapes.
Green
Club Arbin
grapes.
Says, did you shave your K-legs this morning?
What the hell? My K-legs? What the hell is a
Beanie
K-leg?
says do we need to do the plus goal this month?
Yes. This is the last month of the plus goal.
Nikos 1965 says N4 UCAB I watch the VA.
Thank you. Gracias. So today will probably be like 3 hours. Tomorrow should be longer because I'll go after the meeting You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the 50 biddies, knees, beans, potatoes, tomatoes.
Pastor Boye says I still miss my no pants pug. Jager says, is it hot out today?
Mama Firefly, how you doing? It is hot,
Billy
Jager.
Bob says today is August 1st, ain't it a new month?
It's gonna be, yeah, August 1st is the last month we gotta do this stuff.
Lunacy says I like all grapes.
Got any grapes? Da 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 da
Goat
da
says I was planning
da
on going to the water park today, but it's supposed to storm, but it doesn't look like rain at all.
Goat nub. Goth girl, thank you for the 100 biddies.
Shared.
Funhouse
X100.
420 says Mernon Relic, what doing?
Myrna and
Quabarton
Funhouse.
says don't forget the modem.
Don't forget the modem. Don't forget the modem. Don't forget the modem. Da 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 da. Don't forget the modem. Don't forget the modem. Don't forget the modem. Da 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 da.
Lunacy says, are you afraid of getting wet from the storm?
The storm? Oh, you mean if you're gonna go to a water park, you're already gonna be wet anyway. So, you know. What I'm talking about?
Chloe Rowling says, hi love.
Hello, how are you?
Goatnut says, by water park I mean after stream rub and tug.
Rub and tug? What the hell is you talking about? What the hell is you talking about? Hey.
Quabarton says, are you having a mankini on in the water park?
Mankini.
Billy Bob says it's 69 here with a 90% humidity already.
69?
Boye says, do you have a mini refrigerator in there? Does it store ice cream?
It stores ice cream, yes. I don't have ice cream in it.
Says, does going to the water park count as taking a shower? Jager says that was a huge bug splat on your windscreen.
Yeah, I know. It scared me when it hit the windshield. Like, I thought it was a bird. How you doing? Good morning.
Haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, I've been busy. But I'm back now.
Says Relik's mankini is like dental floss.
Construction's been done, right?
Huh?
Since construction's been done?
I came here once since the construction's been done. Yeah, it looks amazing.
Says doesn't leave much to the imagination. Chloe Rowland says you like Halloween.
I love Halloween. Thank you so much. Good old asada and bacon. I tell you what.
Says what's their restroom like?
Restroom is nice.
Where they got their nice honey bucket. The haunt could use one.
Oh yeah.
Pastor Boye says I'll take a ribeye steak, hash browns, and 3 eggs, please, sunny side up.
Oh yeah. Let me get right on that, first of all. Let me get right on that.
Jacket says Relic got the truth in this group.
Ooch, what doing?
1981 says hi mate, hope you're having a good one.
Ooch, what doing?
Goatnut says how's her back? Beanie says you know Relic eats a lot when every server remembers him. Fly from Nobog says chat talking about Relic's mankini when he is talking to a woe man.
Whoa. Calm down. Calm down. My back is better. My neck is still pretty screwed up. So, the physical therapy now is focused on my neck.
How many urinals do they have?
They have
like
3 urinals. Halloween crochet, nice. They have like.
At the water park, are you gonna wear the Tiger King thong?
I'm not going to a water park. I don't know what y'all are talking about. That's a goat nub thing. You know what I'm saying? I never mentioned the water park.
Nicholas Fox says hi OJ 1981. Billy Bob says Relic you didn't invite your buddy Willie to breakfast law.
I didn't invite Willie. Willie is drunk and hungover right now. Willie is definitely not.
From Nobog says you can still twerk in a neck brace, Mr. Relic.
Oh yeah?
James says what did the report conclude, what the guy drinking? Days work 88 says 3 urinals is crazy.
3 urinals and 3 toilets.
His hat with his name on it.
I forgot my hat, yes.
Your back all the way down your. Chloe Rowland says what you making crotch at Halloween.
They never checked the guy from what am I making for crochet Halloween?
Says I get to house sit and watch with a grand dog, a golden Saint Bernard for the week. My son's family are on the way to the Outer Banks driving from Connecticut.
Wow, Outer
Yellow Jacket
Banks.
says this is Relic's tactical breast pack. Pittsburgh Girl says 91 days Unidal Halloween.
I know, 91
Mr. Plug
days.
says hello neck of the dildos.
Mr. Plug.
Billy
doing?
Bob says you ain't gonna scream after your free neck rubs Relic.
Probably
Bill
not,
Nug says the water
because
park is indoor and it's in Foley, Alabama,
normally-
so I'll just go there Monday since my brother has
normally
off that
after
day.
physical therapy,
Chloe
I have
Rowland
trouble
says, I am you Halloween
moving.
Tasha. Days work 88
It
says
depends
you smoke
on-
cigarettes.
Do I smoke
Dave
cigarettes?
Hot
No.
Dojo says choo choo. Flabarbum says it's soon Christmas. Yellow Jacket says glad you're feeling a bit better, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Plug says not late to the party today, bro.
Mr. Plug, what doing? Not late to the party? No. Oh, man. A lot of times after physical therapy, depending on how they move my neck and stuff,
7THSAGA says morning and hello Relic and chat.
Seven Saga, how you doing?
Nicholas Fox says hi Randy H 1990.
So, we were working on some stuff pretty late last night at the
Java
haunt.
Scout says Perez the real clown Willie.
He's drunk and passed out. So we were working on some stuff pretty late last night.
MTZ says sizzling fajita steam is good for the pores.
Hell yeah.
Creeps the clown says morning Relic.
Morning creeps.
Good Nut says Relic smokes me late at night to OnlyFans.
What the hell?
Billy Bob says where's PMD Relic? She high and can't read words law.
PMD might be a little, you know, a little high at the moment. Probably. Why am I looking
Mr.
at drinks?
Says they really did this restaurant up if it's the normal Mexican place you go to. Lunacy says stop interrupting chat. Fern.
Stop interrupting
Mr.
chat,
says,
yeah.
Hey Nicholas Fox. Creeps the clown says haunt stuffs.
Haunt stuffs. Yeah, they made this place look really nice. They did a good job. It's
Thinking
amazing.
Says cause you frisky.
Calls you thirsty.
Java Scout says my GF pooping bad right now.
Your girlfriend's pooping bad. Oh Lord. Y'all must have ate some Taco Bell. Y'all must have ate some Taco Bell lettuce. Good morning. I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing great. Welcome to Loopy.
Thank you so much.
Mama 1R3 Fly says what are we doing today, Relic?
The beans couldn't be made. It's taking about 4 hours to be made, but it should be ready within like 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Can we just start off with something to drink?
I'll get a Diet Coke.
What are you feeling right now?
I'm live streaming. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Diet Coke, yeah. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Funhouse 420 says would they be interested in a sponsorship for some good PR?
Beans will be ready in 5 minutes.
Good Nut says looking at you now from your recent stream you look like you lost weight.
It's a possibility.
Says no dip.
Their bean dip is really good.
Fly from No God says frijoles.
Frijoles.
Plug says did I miss the pepper parade? Funhouse 420 says beans the musical fruit.
That's at 2 p.m. Pepto Plug.
Mr. Plug says what are you gonna order, Daddy boy?
Asada with a side of bacon. You know how we do it. You know how we do it.
Pepto Plug says perfect. Billy Bob says if I was a fellow haunt worker and member it'd invite someone to breakfast Relic.
You know? The problem
Mr.
is
Plug says yummy.
most of them don't wake up this early. You know what I'm saying?
Pastor Belay says asada with bacon then you need a tortilla torta.
Tortilla.
Yellow Jacket says with asada bacon.
With a side of
Barbara
bacon.
says we need lava cake too.
Lava cake? Oh hell no.
There you go.
Thank you. And I'll take the asada.
You want the half?
Huh?
So we have the 4 ounce or
Pastor Belay says how about cheese?
I'll take the 4 ounce
4 ounce? Okay.
with scrambled eggs and a side of bacon.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Lunacy says scrambled eggs with cheese.
I forgot the cheese. Damn.
Mr. Plug says asada with a side of bacon, and a bit plug dipped in beans or salsa.
What the hell, Mr. Plug? So, last night we were working out there really late, putting these projection screen canopy things that are gonna go.
Right behind you.
That are gonna.
Lunacy says he's behind you. Add the cheese.
He's behind me.
Buddy Marlowe says hi. Goat Nub says tell him behind you. China Ransom says he right behind you. Mr. Plug says ask him who's right behind you. Billy Bob says he's right behind you, tell you later lol.
Are you behind me?
Says with what?
Okay.
Plug says I claims Relic eats his corn the long way.
Corn the long way.
Billy Bob
Wiggle,
says
wiggle,
too
wiggle.
slow, lol.
He was in his zone.
AI claims Relic eats his corn the
Mr.
long
Plug
way.
says well Robert you shy today. Nick Fox says wow to
Pepto
slow.
Plug, thank you for the resub.
Yellow
It's all
Jacket
good.
says W Pepto hype.
It's all
Lunacy
good.
says eat those beans so you can add your own cheese.
Oh yeah? So next weekend,
Slowly Rolling says what Halloween?
next weekend's gonna be some really long
Good
streams,
Nut
y'all.
says you gotta open your mouth, you just can't wave to him as he has his back to you, good job. China Lanson says Relic a shy boy.
I'm very shy. Next weekend's gonna be some long streams. We're gonna be streaming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Really long days at the haunted house convention. I mean, at the horror convention.
Billy Bob says is Willie going with?
He will be there, yes. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Stronima says Relic my husband and I are on a road trip and we are so happy we can watch you while we are on the road.
Hell yeah.
Mr. Plug says Relic knows what to do with that big fat top. Put it in, put it in, put it in.
All the
Mr.
haunt
Boy
characters
says
will be
hurry up
there.
Next week and never mind scratch the time.
Everybody will be there.
Goat Nub says sleep stream. It's
Sleep
Philly
stream?
says
What the
stupid
hell?
phone won't charge. Too much belly button lint in the
Belly
charger
button
cord.
lint.
Any tips to get it out?
Blow it.
_poop_bucket says
Poop
good
bucket, good
morning.
morning.
Chat. Billy
Usually
Bob says,
blowing
"Well,
it works
Relic,
for me."
regretting it ain't you all.
You know what I'm
Funhouse
saying?
420 says let's go, that's the best convention all year.
You know what I'm talking about? A lot of times if you blow it, it'll work the best.
Poop bucket says.
I don't know if they make a vacuum cleaner that small, but thank you.
Amy says TikTok will not like you streaming the whole convention.
TikTok wants, let's talk about TikTok. So
Plug says I thought you were a sucker though. Lunacy says Goat Nub.
I'm gonna have
A lot of
to,
lint. Yellow Jacket says that small is crazy.
I'm gonna basically have to,
Strikes of Blue says are you going to be the clown today?
I'm gonna have to work myself to death.
Funhouse 420 says TikTok money let's go.
I'm gonna probably have to work myself to death.
Gamecock Jojo says did you get the prompts that you bought set up yet? Snickers Dad says reminder from Brock. You've got that fucking monthly gathering of the clones tomorrow at the place you call a haunt.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Anaka says.
So part of what they want me to do are something called battles. And they're gonna bring in really big TikTok creators that you battle against for exposure. I don't even know what the hell a battle is, to be honest. But
Strikes of Blue says, oh, you not going to the horror film fest?
that's next weekend, Strikes of Blue.
Plug says a blow battle.
And
Snickers Dad says watch 8 Mile. Same thing.
8 Mile?
Funhouse
Okay.
420 says look it up.
And,
Customer says let's hope it's a rap battle, you got it. Jader says would you go for Oaxaca cheese? Lunacy says battles have you getting naked in a hot tub.
what the hell?
Maria Lillibridge says from the 8 Mile.
And so that's part of it.
Yellow Jacket says battles are light speed running collabs stream togethers on Twitch.
They have a meetup once a month
Billy Bob says Rel Cow
with the Texas streamers, the Texas TikTok streamers. They want you to try to make that meeting. You have to meet with your manager twice a week. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Be careful, it'll be hot.
All right. You have to meet with your manager twice a week. They work on content create ideas.
Titan says, have you ever battled a grown man naked?
They're about a grown man naked.
Creeps the Clown says, film festival next weekend, woo.
Hell yeah. They work on content creation ideas and collaborations through TikTok.
Strikes of Blue says, I saw Facebook did some changes this past week.
Were they good?
420 says, sounds like they wanna pay you. Snickers Dad says twice per week. That's almost more than you stream.
And so,
Lunacy says TikTok sounds perfect for Karen Rellik. I need to speak to the manager.
oh yeah.
Mr. Plug says,
And,
wet wiener.
So
Creeps the Clown says the werewolf needs us name.
werewolf needs a name, huh? Call him Fleabag.
Goat Nub says, any update on a reschedule for noodling my noodle? Fester Boye says Wolfie.
Wolfie. So basically I gotta try to free up my schedule to stream.
Creeps the Clown says his name is Fleabag now, ha ha ha. Lunacy
Fleabag.
says noodle season is over. Nub. Fester
So-
Boye says ha 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 ha.
So basically I need to try to stream on TikTok Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday.
Goat Nub says that's sad.
And then Saturday, Sunday, when I multi-stream to Kick, Twitch, and YouTube, I have to figure out a way to
Fester Boye
multi-stream
says, then I think the wolf needs a dip.
to TikTok as well. So
Snickers Dad says fuck TikTok.
basically I'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and have Monday off. But you know, if it works and it's successful, it could be really,
James says, is that all going
it
to the
could
clown
be
party?
really big for me.
Mr. Plug says call him Mr. Robert, call him Sweaty Nabs, call him Mr. Plug, Mr. Plug, Mr. Plug. Strikes of Blue says TikTok will ban you for the driving streams.
No, they won't.
MMMM Garlic Bread says, is it too early for garlic bread?
I've already talked to them and told them the
Says
content that I
second,
make and
third,
what I
and
do.
all. Funhouse 420 says it will work, if you work it. Strikes of Blue says they have others. Creeps the Clown says I've seen people driving and streaming on TikTok all the time, lol. Yellow Jacket says, are they looking for specific content FRLMU?
So
Being the clone or just IRL? Sid3 Ryan says, I don't know how you'll manage to do that, lol. Will you put on Discord when you go live on TikTok?
yeah,
Snickers Dad says, if a bird in the hand is worth two in the
well,
bush.
if you never
Mr.
try, you
Clark
never
says
know,
Amarillo
right?
by
So
morning on the way, San Antonio.
Amarillo by
Creeps the
morning.
Clown says front facing towards the road.
If
Funhouse
you
420 says
don't
you
try,
would
you
do
never
this.
know. You
Nick
know,
Fox says
an
they're
opportunity
gonna
that you don't take is an opportunity you never, you know,
Lunacy
saw
says,
if it
will
worked or
TikTok
not.
be a clone stream or
So-
ugly no makeup streams?
They told me,
Mr. Plug says,
that-
oh, hell no plug butt.
they told me my content can be clown or not clown. They're more,
Andy says
they're
we're
more,
going to be full up. Funhouse 420 says, get it, Rellik Army, we need to TikTok.
they're more about the
Snickers
content.
Dad says you never tried streaming that often on Twitch and Kick.
I used to stream on Twitch
Billy Bob says, what's the difference between TikTok
Wednesdays,
and
Thursdays,
Instagram?
Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. I used to stream on Twitch a lot more when I was just in the studio. IRL is a little bit different. When I was in the studio, I used to stream on Twitch a lot more. Most of this TikTok stuff is going to be studio stuff. During the week,
Creeps the Clown says,
it's
oh,
going to
I
be
am up to 7
studio
now.
stuff. I'm not going to be going, I'm going to be
Drop
coming
down.
home
It's Billy says, does
getting on
know
TikTok.
about the turtles?
for a few hours and then I'm done, right? So it's all studio stuff. It's not, IRL is a whole different ball game when it comes to streaming. It's a lot easier just to flip on your phone from your house. You know what I'm saying? When I was doing studio stuff,
The Clown says 7 not 6.
when I used to do studio stuff, I used to stream on Facebook by itself 3 days a week just on Facebook. not including my Twitch streams.
TikTok if you want a mod for their all help out.
At one point, I was streaming on Twitch and Facebook.
Says, is your studio going to be your van?
No. When I was streaming Twitch and Facebook, I was streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday sometimes. When I was doing both of them at the same time. Because Facebook was 3 days a week. And the other days were Twitch.
Billy Bob says Rellik on TikTok, you have to get so many views hour a day. Alex Good Vibes says Rellik one of the goats of IR.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you so much.
Good Vibes says I never unfollowed him.
Thank you so much.
Says you can't even find time to stream on FB on Fridays right now, lol.
Well, that's the thing. The TikTok.
You stream so much. Alex Good
the
Vibes
TikTok
says content is always great.
Thank you so much, Alex. The TikTok is going to be multi-stream with Facebook at the same time during the week.
Mo underscore says sub all. Beanie
you know what I'm saying?
So what are the 2 options? Billy Bob says PND.
Thank
hello,
you.
We baked or no?
Potty move.
Alright, here you go, my man.
Thank you.
Nicholas Fox says lol. Hi potty mouth Donna.
Potty move.
Alex Good Vibes says IRL.
Yep, thank you. You know, I'm going to try. I might not succeed, but, you know, it doesn't hurt to try.
They're going to give you as much clipping support as Kit pays ridiculous. Pastor Belay says, hey sir, he forgot.
Give me as much clipping support as Kick Pace Clavicular? No, hell no. I'm not worth that much. I'm just a small clown and a big stick. Thank you.
And I come out with some more.
Lunacy says, speaking of the
Thank you.
did you ever
I'm just a small
investigate
clown
the
and a big steak. Mask flying across the room. It's still on the floor by the wall. I haven't touched it. I haven't looked at it. Nada. Ooh, that's very hot, y'all. You know what? Oh, I need to take a picture. Hold on.
Says you're not botted like he is. Beanie says small in all the ways.
You know,
Mr.
so
Plug says sweaty wiener by morning on the way San Antone.
Snickers
Dad says turns out he's not worth that much either. It's another channel that costs more than it makes.
Costs more than it makes? Oh wow. Yeah, I mean I saw he made $22,000 in 30 days.
MTZ. That's sizzling.
They sent an email to everybody, which I thought was weird. You know? I don't think a lot of people took that email very well. I opened it up and it was like Clavicular made $422,000 in 30 days. Click here to find out how.
Says I have to admit, Rellik has to be in my top 3 favorite streamers. He's 100 and cares about chat.
Thank you, Billy. Thank you so much. You know he's one of the most bought streamers on Kick. I don't know much about him.
He says I said he made 400K in 10 days.
400K in 10 days. Damn. I don't know much about the dude. All I know is I hadn't heard of him. And then overnight, he showed up and had 40,000 viewers. And I never seen him before, never heard of him, don't know where he came from. And then, so, E. Kirk, thank you for the resub. You know what I'm saying? I'd be mad too, yeah. So,
Snickers Dad says made 400K in 10 days.
I don't know if he's
1 million in ads and bots.
like huge on another platform, or I don't know if he came over from YouTube or Twitch or something, and he was really big over there.
It says proof that big advertising works.
You know? Where did he come from? Thank you so much.
Mr. Plug says Ice is an interesting fellow.
Where did he come from? Clavicular.
Short Nub says I am lost. Who are you talking about? Strikes of Blue says he is part of the Clipper program as well. Snickers Dad says he said it's all paid promotion by Kit. 6-3 Lion says
Yeah, but where did he come from?
About the
Was he big already?
Who knows who holds the ropes? Well, I think you can YouTube know. Yellow Jacket says Clavicular the Kick streamer. Billy Bob says I heard
from YouTube?
Twitch.
Oh, okay, he's from YouTube or Twitch. OnlyFans. What the hell?
He says Clavicular. Goat Nub.
Goat Nub. All I know, I never heard of him before, and then he just popped up and was like,
Joe.
You know, Cotton Eye Joe, where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? X videos. What the hell? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Joe? That's pretty funny.
Snickers Dad says he came from the douche-maxing influencers.
Douche-maxing. That's pretty funny. Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? What the hell? That's freaking funny, right? I don't care who you are. I don't want to burn my tongue.
How's the meat?
It's very hot. You got to blow on the meat first.
Potty Moose says okay, thanks for the 1K gifted subs last night.
Damn. Oh my God. Did y'all see the post? Why bet? Thank you for the 90 months. Did y'all see the post?
Easy to prove boy. Lunacy says how's the feel good nut. He's blowing on the meat.
Wow.
Says no problem, potty mouth.
So this month, I guess when Twitch payout happened, a ton of streamers on Twitch side got hit with chargebacks. Some of them got hit with thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in chargebacks. They're posting it all over Twitter. Like, people charged their gifted subs back. One guy had gifted like 500 subs and he charged them all back. One guy. Like, it was crazy amounts of money. And so a ton of those streamers got all their money deducted from their accounts.
Says all I asked was how the meat was. Relic's all like, well, you gotta give it a blowy first.
What the hell?
What the hell? Stripes of Blue says it's the new EU law that allows that.
Oh, really? I saw a ton of them complaining about chargebacks.
Stripes of Blue says it will happen on Kick.
Really?
Potty Moose says remember when that clown car guy or whatever his name was did that to you? After you first started Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
Beanie says, yeah, I saw a girl get 2,500 gifted subs charged back and Eddie gave her the subs on Kick.
I saw that too.
Stripes of Blue says they have 14.
Kate did. Thank you for the 52 months.
Good Nut says Lunacy, I'm jealous he's blowing on his meat and not me. MMMM Garlic Bread says I woke up this morning with garlic on my chest and butter on my butt.
What the hell, garlic bread? Lunacy's jealous. What the hell? Damn, they gave me a whole slab of bacon, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, I don't even know where to start with everything. So, I probably have...
Goat Nut says no cheese.
No cheese. I probably have 3 to 4 more weeks of physical therapy.
Snickers Dad says Clavicular has also claimed rates as high as 30 for 1,000 views. Says Kit pays for it all. Unlimited budget. Doesn't matter if the views are bots. Mr. Plug says we're working on the haunt today.
Really?
That 63 says bacon.
They said that 1,000 viewers was $100 an hour. Is what who was saying that? Or was it $50 an hour?
Snickers Dad says Clavicular reveals Kit paid $700,000 in flipping spam for 1 month, paying flippers to distribute his content across platforms without him having to spend anything.
$700,000. But why?
Goat Nut says that's Visa NVR, heard it before.
I know that.
Stripes of Blue says they lose money on Kick. If it wasn't for Kick, Kick wouldn't be doing well. Gamecock Jojo says well.
Or maybe it's $50 an hour for 1,000 viewers.
It's Philippe says, is it true that TikTok battles involve getting into the octagon?
I hope not. I'm not good in the octagon.
Ludacy494 says, I just love clavicular. I gave this Clarn 100 subs and all he did was poop himself.
Maybe it's 50 per
Snicker
1,000
says
viewers.
why. He targets younger audience and sends them ads for casinos.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Sleazy Gamer says I don't have much sympathy for streams making thousands of dollars a day or week getting chargebacks, etc. Yellow Jacket says bet it all on Black Dan's game. Plasma Sponges says what doing?
What doing?
Plasma Sponges says as sponges.
As sponges. So, if the math is right, and it's $50 per 1,000 viewers, which is what I think I was told. It was probably pretty accurate.
Mr. Plug says Rellik knows what to do with his big fat butt. Oil it up, oil it up.
What the hell,
up.
Mr. Plug?
Snickers Dad says there are plenty of streamers supported up until they had criminal charges and now are in jails. It's Delete says some streamers here on Kick have way too many viewers showing for the amount of chat action. The worst part is most streams they do are non-tent. Sag.
Non-tent, yeah.
Plasma Sponges says the fuck is you calm about.
Plasma Sponges.
Kim Lanier says what doing Fern.
What the hell, Karen?
What do you mean,
I mean,
what the
Kent.
hell?
What the hell? Well, I'm gonna tell y'all, okay. When I go live, I like to have something I'm doing, even if it's going and eating, right? Or walking around the city, or working on the haunt. 24/7 Rellik VOD channel. You think those work?
Mr. Plug says Rellik about to waste all that food.
I like to have something I'm doing, even if it's nothing like crazy, right?
How is your body feeling?
My neck's still rough.
I like the clown stuff you do with Call Up in Austin.
Hell yeah.
Potty Move says what are you doing today? Beanie says yeah they work.
Today, Potty Move, I have physical therapy.
On Kick, I got 11K and can't use it. Stoner says pour a
Stoner
on top of your toaster. Then it won't stick when you pick up your drink.
Oh, nice. Stoner, how you doing? So Potty Move, my physical therapy got moved till 12:15 today. Y'all can't let me be too late. Damn, it's already 10 o'clock.
Gamer says most streamers just sit in a room looking at the camera talking to the same 4 or 5 whales.
And
Strikes of Blue says maybe tomorrow you can go check out the Tattoo Arts Festival.
Maybe.
Snickers Dad says I hope someone else is paying all those medical bills. Stoner says hug my man. Thanks for asking.
Hell yeah, Stoner.
Says it's strange having a woman touch you after all these years law.
Well, my physical therapist is a man. But thank you, Potty Move.
Too bad we couldn't come watch. I always find that stuff interesting.
The only time.
Says Vegas hostile trip when law.
The only time.
Snickers Dad says no maybe. The Clerns meet tomorrow.
DS Hawk. Thank you for the 51 months.
That is usually in Asia that runs a 24/7 vodka channel. Does okay. Mr. Plug says Donna who loves the man's touch. Potty Move says isn't the haunt meeting tomorrow?
Yes, I'm gonna stream after the haunt meeting.
It's 2026 law. Beanie says we knew you prefer men, don't worry.
So, the only time a woman gets involved, if it's both of them, I mean, that's because she,
Potty Move says I mean month law.
She puts me face down on a table.
Ken Lanier says you could take your therapist man net fishing.
It's like a massage table, and your face goes through this hole, and she puts these things on my neck and the top of my back.
Says, so today is just eating and roast
they're like
Good Nub says, wait, hold
Yes.
up, you're letting another man touch you.
And
Fuck that, WHT is his name, I need to give him a piece of my mind.
uh-oh.
K-Kid says,
It's like
sounds
these little
Mr. Plug says, Relic, you do know the
these
pressure point for the neck
circular
is on your
things,
right.
and they stick them. They put one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, and they've got this dial, and they turn it up, and it like makes my neck and my top of my back muscles like contract, or like, it's hard to explain. It makes them like pulse, like it makes the muscles like do this.
Says Tens unit. K-Kid says shock therapy.
And
Potty Move says, were you scared the first time she made you lay flat down? Sleazy Gamer says Tens unit. Lunacy says they have you face down. So how's that different than a lot lizard?
Wow.
Heptaplug says face down with your nose in the hole. Tell us more. PRPLGRL67 says cupping. Sarah Sock says that's a Tens unit. Potty Move says nice, so it's like a Tens machine. Those are amazing. Mo underscore
And,
says downward dog. Good Nub
I've
says
never-
solar face down ass up. It's Billy says
I've
Tens
never
machine.
experienced that before.
I have a unit at home I use daily.
And the first time they did it, it scared the hell out of me because I didn't know what the hell was happening.
Heptaplug says this really sounds like a happy ending. Sleazy Gamer says yeah, that is called a Tens unit, you can buy them on Amazon. Yellow Jacket says sounds painful. Mr. Plug says do you get a happy ending after your therapy?
No, Mr. Plug. And they turn up the intensity. So every week when I go back for physical therapy, today will be the day they do that. They turn up the intensity, and you're just like it just, like, it's freaking, but when you're done, it feels like they're shocking at first.
Heptaplug says wait, so you lost your virginity there.
Oh Lord, y'all are just out of control.
Lunacy494 says, I don't know what it was, but him giving
Plasma
tips after
Sponges
it's
says
done.
why not use them suction cup things, forget the name.
Something wrong with
Mimi
y'all.
says you can put them on your stomach to get abs.
You can put them on your stomach to get abs. How does that work? A vibrating butt plug works wonders for back spasms.
Mr. Plug says, have you ever ripped ass at physical therapy? Plasma
No.
Sponges says that's what I am talking about. Heptaplug says I know Stacy gonna be mad.
Good
Abby
Lord.
Bloom says hola at Relic.
Hola, Abby Blooms. How you doing?
Lunacy
Did we
says
lose
sounds
YouTube?
like those
Why did we
Tens
lose
units.
YouTube? What the hell happened to YouTube?
MMM
Come back over here.
Fred says Tens unit makes my crust
Okay,
hot.
YouTube, I got you back.
Beanie says you just leave it going to bulk the stomach muscle.
I got you back, YouTube.
Plasma Sponges says message to Duck, see if he's okay. Goat Nub says Relic is face down ass up all the time, so he's not new at this, he's done it in the past. It's Philippe says I had got the Tens machine when I hurt my back in a car accident. Works so good. Mr. Plug says yeah, vibrating plugs do help.
Of course you know, Mr. Plug. Of course you know. It's called a TENS unit.
Says hash save Stacy relationship.
It's called a TENS unit.
IRL 67 says electrotherapy.
Electrotherapy.
Plasma Sponges says 2 Deaf doing his own thing now, Mr. Klern.
Mr. Klern.
Strikes of Blue says what's the chances you come back after PT? Potty Move
So-
says yes.
They're currently trying to work on my number 5 and number 7 disc, and I have a high chance of returning back to normal if by some chance.
It's Billy says yes sir. You can even purchase a TENS machine at your local CVS.
Oh wow! If by some chance
Heptaplug says I am getting a TENS unit with all this talk. Strikes of Blue says do you have a slip disc?
I have 2,
Little Share Diva Dog says oh no hell no, Biggie Foot was your normal ever.
and so
Little Share Diva
if
Dog says oh no hell no, Biggie
Oh,
Foot
hell
was
no,
your
Biggie
normal
Foot.
ever. Goat Nub says pick up the piece of potato you just knocked off her plate. You
What the
dirty
hell?
boy.
if they can't get it to
Mr.
work
Plug says,
out,
I didn't realize you got hurt that bad from with rest.
the next option is a shot. I don't even know what kind of shot it is. But I also have another underlying condition that I did not know I had, which is I have spinal arthritis. I never knew I had spinal arthritis.
Mr. Plug says cortisone.
You know, so
says cortisone.
That's another problem that I got to figure out going down the road, is how to deal with
says cortisone shot at that.
is how to deal with spinal arthritis.
Yellow Jacket says, oh damn.
They said
Sponges says too much sex with Stacy JK. Mr. Plug says haha Donna. MMMM Garlic Bread says probably cortisone shot every 6 months.
So they told me once I'm done with physical therapy and I get through all of that, and the
Good Nub says that is WHT happens when you touch me too much at night.
and the 2 discs are fixed or how, you know, done.
Don't do back surgery.
Once the 2 discs are done, that then I need to talk to my own doctor or whatever and figure out how to move forward with the spinal arthritis. But they want me to get through all this first.
Fuck Smiley says, Mr. Rellik, do you have a favorite place to eat at, or is it always a new spot?
I have a lot of favorite places to eat. I love Lupe Tortilla. We're here right now. If I'm in Austin, I like Terry Black's. If I'm in New Orleans, I like the Coronet. I like their restaurant.
Havoc 900
If I'm in Vegas, I like
feel like someone is stabbing my feet with needles all day.
my favorite place in Vegas used to be Margaritaville, but they shut it down.
Little Share Diva Dog says good luck being normal.
But so I haven't.
Says good luck being normal.
Yeah. So I haven't really been back there to find a new favorite place. If I'm in Mexico, my favorite place is the place on the beach with the mummy shrimp.
Uni Matrix 36 says surgery is a big thing, so they want you to the other stuff first. Goat Nub says my stepdad had surgery.
My favorite place in Key West is probably the original Margaritaville in Key West. I think that was my favorite place I ate.
Shut down. You paid, it's not looking good for you. Yellow Jacket says Relic's favorite place in Vegas is the temple.
LA.
Mr. Plug says Korean barbecue. It's Philippe says Cece's is a favorite. Always can find someone kicking a leader like the kid last week.
Cece's, yeah. I love Korean barbecue. LA, probably.
Billy Bob says Relic's clean your plate.
In LA, there was a place that had a breakfast that we went to. I really liked it. I don't remember what it was called. It was in a building with a bunch of other restaurants.
I love mine. I don't go to a
I think it was called something Slut. Egg Slut? Was it Egg Slut that we went to in LA? Egg Slut? I think it may have been called Egg
Mr.
Slut.
Plug says, what's your favorite place in Portland, Oregon, or have you never been here?
I've never been to Portland,
Kid
Oregon.
Says yes. Goat Nub says the kid was knuckle deep in his nose at CC Pizza.
Yeah.
Beanie says
Knuckle
there's
deep.
another Margaritaville just off the strip.
Really?
Bobby Moose
I'm gonna have
says
to try that.
Yellow Jacket says yes, that's a place.
So I think my favorite place in LA was Egg Slut. My favorite place in New York was
Dirt says Dirty Morning. Yellow Jacket says Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles is
Dirty
good
Morning.
too.
You know, my favorite place in New York when I was there, because I ate at quite a few places, I think my favorite place was around 2 o'clock in the morning at some knockoff pizza place on the corner, like away from Times Square, like many blocks away from Times Square, some knockoff pizza place on the corner. I think, I don't know if it's because I was so hungry or the dollar slices. I thought that was great. I went to the famous pizza place and I thought the little place on the corner was better than the famous place I went to, where all the celebrities go and all that. The lines were really long. I thought the little knockoff place on the corner, I thought they had better pizza. You know what I'm saying? My favorite place in Chicago was the deep dish pizza, and I'm gonna say that was probably the best pizza I've ever had in my life. the pizza place we went to in Chicago with the deep dish. That's probably the best pizza I've ever had. It was like eating lasagna. It was so freaking good. Oh my God, that pizza was, and that was a famous place. But when I was traveling, believe it or not, my favorite place in Pennsylvania was, it was at a freaking gas station.
Giordano's. Sleazy Gamer says deep dish and Detroit style pizza is the best.
Giordano's is where we went.
Says you should have went to Artichoke's Pizza.
My favorite place in Pennsylvania that I ate when we were traveling was a gas station. Some gas station. What did we get from that freaking gas station? I was like, this is crazy how good this is. I could not believe gas station food was that good. Plus that, I thought about doing a YouTube series on gas station food. I think that might be a good series. Which gas station has the best food? But
Fuck Smiley says if you ever get to the Pregone Coast, check out Fultano Pizza.
Fultano Pizza? Okay.
Goat Nut says Epcot in Disney in Orlando has a Italy section and they have
Italy section. Nasty Maddie, how you doing?
Nasty_Maddie says Relic Army, how are daring? Stonar says it's okay. It's gotten to
Gatlinburg.
Once coming to Gatlinburg this summer. Potty Move says wasn't it like wings or something like that? Thought it was
Potty Move, I don't remember, but it was freaking,
gas station deli review.
it was so good. Like,
Murky_Dirk says which gas station
like,
has the best restroom?
I know a gas station that has the best ribs you're ever going to put in your mouth. I don't care where you go. They have the, they don't need any, these ribs don't need any sauce.
James says the gas station
and they're not baked ribs. They're boiled ribs.
Sleazy Gamer says we have a
and
gas station here.
thank you so much.
It is better than any chain.
I guarantee you these ribs at this gas station I'm talking about, if you ever eat them, they're going to be the best ribs you ever taste in your whole freaking life. And they're at a gas station.
Fuck Smiley says Cannon Beach, Long Beach areas.
Cannon Beach, Long Beach.
Joe's, Oklahoma Joe's, best ribs, KC.
My best place,
gas station. Matrix 30
slow boiled. I never eaten boiled ribs before, but these are definitely boiled or pot roasted or something. I don't know how they cook them, but they literally fall right off the bone. They're so freaking tender.
Yellow Jacket says like sous vide made ribs.
They taste so freaking good. I mean, they taste so amazing. Like,
Gamer says
I don't even know how they make them, but
Potty Move says 7-Eleven has some pretty good double Angus burgers.
Double Angus burgers, nice.
Sleazy Gamer says they boil it in a bag.
They boil it in a bag. Yeah, I didn't even know you boiled ribs. Like that was and so I got them one time because I was just stopping through there and I was like,
one hot dog looking like leather on the roller grill at the gas station.
A hot dog looking like leather. Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Plug says best ribs I ever had were at a local strip joint.
Local strip joint? What the hell? So, I've got memorable experiences in a lot of cities. And I could say I'm probably one of the only people in the United States that's pooped in every state except 5 states. You know, I need to finish the last 5.
You need a good barbecue spot.
I need to poop in Washington State.
Matrix 36 says yeah.
I need to poop in. I need to poop in.
36 says back in bag.
I drove across the border from Texas to New Mexico just to go poop in the restroom, so I could knock New Mexico off my list. So.
Says, have you been to Connecticut?
I've pooped in Connecticut. Yep. I've pooped in Maine. I've pooped everywhere.
Smiley says wish there were famous days or something. Beanie says so anybody that has been to these states has probably pooped there.
Yeah, but how many people you think have pooped in 45 states?
Pretty good. In the Willamette Valley. Kendallville says serial pooper. MMMM Garlic Bread says I have made people poop in every state.
Let me see. I can tell you what states I got left to poop in. Let's see. Oh, God. Hold on.
EKRTO4 says that is quite the accomplishment, smiley face.
I want to finish the rest of the states
Your
though.
poop is on FBI Most Wanted.
I need to
Potty
finish.
Luke says only a crazy person law.
Let's see. I need to poop in Washington, Oregon, Montana,
Says you should do a diarrhea tour when you're done. Whoa.
Idaho,
Mr. Plug says I pooped my pants in
Utah,
Sucks. Unimatrix 36
and Wyoming. I got 6
everywhere,
states left to poop
I
in.
pooped everywhere.
Washington, Oregon,
Says Arizona.
Montana, Idaho,
Sleazy Gamer says I have pissed all over the West Coast Kappa.
Utah.
Plasma Sponges says did you shit in New York? Heptoplug says goals.
I got Washington, Oregon,
Donna
Montana,
_
Idaho,
says
Utah.
Relic in chat.
Washington, Oregon, Montana, Idaho, Utah. That's right. Washington, Oregon, Montana, Idaho,
Nuke says you've never went to Arizona.
Utah.
Stonar says the only man on earth that tracks his poop location.
Man, Arizona is so hard to get to. Why haven't I been to Arizona? Arizona. So Washington, Oregon, Montana, Idaho, Utah, Arizona. So I got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 states. So I could go. So I could go.
Yellow Jacket says a Relic Pacific Northwest fan trip.
So I could go Washington. I could start in Montana. Okay, check this out.
Smiley says yeah, me too.
I could start.
Bill says how can we verify that these poops actually happened?
I can, cause I pooped. What do you mean? Cause I pooped. How do you verify? What the hell?
Says Alaska.
I can start in Montana.
Arizona is next to Vegas and Utah law.
I can start. How do I do this?
Says take pictures, Relic.
I could start in Washington. I could start somewhere near the border of Washington and Oregon. Catch those 2 at once. Actually, Washington, Oregon, and Idaho all meet together in one place.
James says
So if I could land, somewhere where Washington, Oregon, and Idaho meet, I could go Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and I could just poop a little bit in each one, drive across to Montana, cut straight down to Utah, end up in Arizona, and fly back.
Like a poop travel log. No pun intended. Beanie says
Travel
let's
log.
Start again and do a series, poop tour. Potty Move says
So-
you can legit go to the dam in Vegas and find a bathroom on the Arizona side of it law. Heptoplug says he's dead serious.
How far is,
LMAO.
hey, how far,
Smiley says
Potty
please
Move,
come to Oregon.
how far is
PNW
Vegas from Arizona?
It's so beautiful, dear dude.
Go to the dam in Vegas and find a, how far is Vegas from, I went over the freaking bridge in Vegas. The dam, I went to the dam.
Says, so the Frontier Flight Pass is for travel, not pooping.
During, you know what? I think I may have pooped in Arizona. When we were filming Clown Motel, we went over the bridge to the other side of this big river, and they said that we were in Arizona at that time. Did I poop while I was there?
James says you can get to the corner of Arizona from Vegas in an hour or so, I think.
Did I poop while I was there? I don't think I pooped while I was in.
Says I pooped in every casino on the west side of the strip.
I don't think I pooped while I was in Arizona. Damn, I missed an opportunity because we were in Arizona. I can't believe I didn't poop in Arizona. Good Lord.
Says, did you go over the Hoover Dam?
Did we go over the Hoover Dam? I went over some really long bridge, and they said we were in Arizona.
Ghost Two-Face says no wonder some states smell. I thought it was the cattle. Stripes of Blue says
So,
my comment law.
I can go to Vegas and then drive over to...
Pooped in an airplane.
I have pooped in an airplane, yes.
Connecting flights in different cities. Did ya really visit the city while traveling or not? It's Philippe says I actually just pooped.
Nice. So I can go to Vegas.
That's the one that borders MD and ass.
We went over a really long bridge, but I don't remember. I don't think I used the bathroom on the Arizona side, so I missed an opportunity there. But if I go to Vegas, I can drive to Arizona and poop.
The worst place you ever pooped out the food ingredients.
The worst place I ever pooped was in a. The worst place I ever pooped was in a hole in the back of a.
Blue says you could go to the four corners and poop in 4 states at once.
The worst place I ever pooped was literally in a hole in the ground in a bar in Mexico. I asked them where the restroom was. I had diarrhea. I had to go really bad. And when I went back there, it was literally a hole in the floor. Like just a hole. I couldn't see anything. It was dark. And so
Potty Move says that was also his best poop ever.
that was a crazy memory.
I heard it all too. It's Philly says best poop was in an actually old school outhouse while vacationing in New Hampshire.
Now I have pooped in a school before on the floor.
Sharif 13 Cherry says good morning Relic.
Good morning, Cherry. What doing?
On here says I remember that one.
I did one time in what state is it?
Yellow Jacket says we all collectively experienced the trauma together. Good thing Relic carried his dude wipes with him that day.
If I didn't have my dude wipes, I would have been in really bad shape.
Kim Lanier says 5-gallon bucket.
One time in
Relic is more than I ever wanted to law.
I'm done, yeah.
Excessive idling says what's up.
What state was it in? The school?
Kendallville says I thought pooping in the helicopter would be your best.
Pooping in my... Well, we don't talk about that one because that one was an accident. That one wasn't like... That wasn't something that I could control. That
Potty Move says wasn't it Indiana?
Indiana, yes. I pooped in the middle of a school in Indiana on the floor in the classroom. But it was abandoned, so, you know, there weren't people there. Well, there were people there exploring, but not around me. That was in Indiana, yeah. So if I go to Vegas, I can just... So let me see what that'll do to my trip then. If I go to Vegas, that knocks out Arizona. So then I just have Washington, Oregon, Montana, Idaho, Utah. The northwestern states. Washington, Oregon, Montana, Idaho, Utah.
Excessive idling says, are you going to Vegas again?
And I can probably do that pretty quick. If I rent a car in Washington, Tap Out King, thank you for the 24 minutes. We'll be going to Vegas again, but probably not before haunt season.
Tap Out King _86 has subscribed for 24 freaking months.
Thank you for the 24 minutes.
Mr. Plug says if Gout ever come to Oregon, let me know. We'll have to grab a meal.
I'll be coming to Oregon to poop, Mr. Plug. I'll be coming to Oregon to poop. My goal is to finish the continental United States. So I got Washington, Oregon, Montana, Idaho, and I'll do Vegas to Arizona. I'll go to Vegas, dip down to Arizona, poop, come back. So I'm not counting Arizona because that's an easy one to do. Go to Vegas, dip out. So it'll be Washington, Oregon, Montana, Idaho, Utah.
Mr. Plug says, okay, well then we can poop together after we grab a bite too.
Poop together? I don't know about all that, Mr. Plug. I don't know about that. That's not continental.
Make it easier for you. Just have to find a bathroom on each side of the border.
Go somewhere that Washington, Oregon borders. Yeah. Actually, Washington, Oregon, and Idaho all share border. There's a place where all three connect. Washington, Oregon, Idaho. And then I just dip in Montana and dip in Utah. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Thank you.
Deanie says, where is that place with 4 states?
We went there.
Excessive idling says, if you go to Washington, just take a cruise to Alaska. Funhouse 400.
Oh, can you do that? Can you take a boat from Washington to Alaska? How far is that?
Bruce says you also have the 4 corners.
I went to the 4 corners already. I've already done that. All right, time for me to try to get a sponsorship again, y'all. Let's see.
Excessive idling says, I don't remember how long the trip is, but I know a few that have taken a cruise from WA to Alaska. James says Idaho touches 6 states. In Canada, Stripes of Blue says you've been to
I did the Four Corners.
Philly says next challenge. Poop in the Arctic.
I went to the Four
Mr.
Corners.
Clark says poop in the middle of the Columbia River, Oregon and Washington.
I remember we went and did that.
James says in.
Oh, we did do the Four Corners.
7-day cruise.
We did do the Four Corners. I didn't even think about that.
Speaking of Vegas, I won a ticket in Millionaire Maker tournament. Only 100 people in first 2 places win 1 million. Google it. Lol, I win that one hell of a party in Vegas. Unsigned Metal says good morning. Funhouse 420 says Washington is where the deadliest catch cruise for
When we were in Colorado, we did the Four Corners. Does that count as all four? But the problem is I didn't poop. I went there, but I didn't poop there. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem.
Says Rellik, you could actually do bathroom reviews.
I didn't poop there.
Wichita says gotta poop on the Four Corners Monument. Stripes of Blue says oh didn't poop. Fuck Smiley says just smear it to the other state.
I didn't poop there. Smear it to the other state? Yeah.
Goddess Anana says what did I come into? Are you trying to poop in every state? Law.
I have 6 states left to poop in. I've pooped in Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey. I pooped in Washington, D.C. But I'd already pooped in Washington, D.C. I'd been there before. Delaware, Maryland, West Virginia, Virginia.
Says, what incarnation? Unsigned Metal says when are you going on tour again?
Why does it say Guam as part of the United States?
Excessive idling says you pooped in Ohio.
Is Guam part of the United States? What the hell is Guam? Is Guam part of the United States? I thought that was a country.
Wichita says does it matter where you're squatting or where it lands?
No.
Amber by the Shore says it is. Kendall Hill says it is. The Cool of Dude
Cooler
says
Dude,
hi.
how you doing? The Cool of Dude.
Says territory. It's Philip says it is.
It's a territory.
Goddess Anana says quit messing up
Quit
the
messing up the
ozone.
ozone.
The Cool of Dude says Guam is where Miss Finster went to in recess.
What?
Ghost Two-Face says Philippines.
Philippines.
Slot Lover says as a Providence we support him. Slot Lover says
Slot Lover, how you doing?
Says it's part of his territories.
Oh.
BAC Hand Everything says Guam is a territory.
Is it? Do they use U.S. dollars there? Do they use in Puerto Rico and Guam and the Virgin Islands? Do they use U.S. dollars? Or if you go there, do you have to get like a?
Banana says you gotta poop in Hawaii.
Or do you have to get like a money exchange? Do they use?
Says we have a large naval base in Guam.
Oh wow.
Unsigned Metal says good morning.
Good morning.
James says they get states privileges without being a state.
State privileges without being a state. Wow.
Iron Vulture says Guam bucks.
Guam bucks.
Says they use USD.
USD.
Excessive idling says certain areas for the most part use US dollars.
Okay. That's good.
Says US the use dollar.
Puerto Rico.
Says it is part of the US but not a US state. Its people are US
Puerto
citizens,
Rico.
but they do not vote.
Northern Mariana Islands, American Samoa, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Says fun fact: Connecticut is the submarine capital of the world.
Connecticut's a submarine capital. Wow. There's Hawaii, and there's Alaska. Alaska dips down though. Wait a minute. What? Why does it show Alaska dipping down to? Huh?
Hi, Rellik.
Alaska doesn't dip down to Washington State, does it? Eric, thank you for the resub. 91 months. That's a long time. Holy crap.
Hi, Rob.
Iron Vulture says in Puerto Rico the
Or is that water that I'm looking at? Oh, that's water. Never mind. That's water. Puerto Rico is the El Chupacabra. Will get you, take you to a rainforest. What the hell?
Excessive idling says, hey, I didn't vote for the president, so am I Guatemalian. Law.
Where do I see Alaska?
Says, no, sire.
Hello, are you there? Unhinged and out of control, cursing like a sailor.
James James says British Columbia is between
Flip that
Alaska
switch.
and Washington.
Flip that switch.
Switch flipped. I'm unhinged now. What's the first chaotic
Iron
thing?
Vulture says he totally read his own version, not what I typed, lol. Goddess and Anna says lol, what the?
Can you tell me how far it is from Washington State to? Can you tell me how far it is from Washington State to Alaska?
From Washington State to Alaska, the shortest distance is about 500 miles to the tip of Alaska. Driving it would be around 2,400 miles through Canada, taking 40 to 45 hours.
Okay. And then?
And then what? You got more distances to blow up, or are we moving on to the next wreck?
And then?
And then I'm waiting on you, boss. Hit me with the next one, or tell me where this is going.
And then?
And then, still your turn, dumbass. What are you fishing for here?
And then?
And then I guess we sit here staring at each other like idiots until you actually say something useful. Go.
And then?
And then I'm done waiting, you absolute menace. Spill it or I'm hanging up on this bit.
And then?
And then fuck this endless loop. I'm breaking character and walking away.
I did not know you could piss off AI until I did not know you could piss off AI before.
It's Billy says who's on first.
I never knew you could piss off AI. You know what I'm saying? It's so freaking funny.
Ryan says he made AI quit. Hottie Mook says this is why he stays single. He don't know how to talk to a female. Yellow Jacket says she hung up on you. Goddess and Anna says this is how AI kills us all. The Cool of Dude says AI can be programmed to piss off.
That's freaking funny.
Strikes of Blue says you know every time you use AI it wastes water.
Wastes water?
ERPLGRL67 says she's done. Excessive
Yep,
idling
she wasn't
says
playing
when
it today.
AI takes over the world. Just keep asking the man.
And then,
Funhouse
yeah.
420 says wow. Cherie13 Cherry says she said goodbye bitch.
Yep.
Murky_Dirk says did you get your money back for the noodling thing?
Yes, I did.
JR Weezy's Hopeless says dude where's my car?
Dude, where's my
JR
car?
Weezy's Hopeless says dude
What's my
where's
ticket
my
number?
car? It's Philippe says I
90001.
already gone rogue.
90001.
67 says no wonder it's got attitude with you all the time.
What do you mean?
I
don't troll that much.
How AI escaped and started hacking other companies. The Cool of Dude says
I don't troll that
Spider-Man
much.
Brand New Day is a great movie.
I don't troll that much. Spider-Man is a great movie. Oh, who watched it? I know it came out, what, Thursday? Is it a good movie? I've been hearing nothing but good stuff about it. Anybody else watch it?
The Cool of Dude says yes. The Cool of Dude says Tom Holland is a legend.
Wow.
Unsigned Metal says you troll Sam all the time. Excessive Idling says I can't believe they killed off Spider-Man. Oops, spoiler. Hottie Mook says my Sprite dealer seen it, but didn't ask him how it was lol. Yellow Jacket says flipped. Stripes of Blue says did you know most robot vacuums were banned this past week?
Robot vacuums? Why are we banning robot vacuums?
Ulti Warrior 12 says let's go.
Ulti Warrior, how you doing? Why are we banning robot vacuums? That makes no sense.
Ulti Warrior 12 says is clown going to prison stream?
They had a clown on the prison stream. They didn't ask me. They brought in their own clown. Would y'all like to see the clown they used for the prison stream?
Hottie Mook says cause they are trying to take over the world law. Excessive
Would y'all
idling
like to
says
see the
that
clown they
robot
brought in
vacuum
for the
sucks.
prison stream? Let me
Shirley
go find it
13
for
Sherry
you.
says you probably just ate cows while I have them staring at me this morning. EAC hand everything says so we can't use the Roombas. Stinky Tinky says good morning Relic. Is
Good
that
morning.
watermelon? Garlic bread.
Let me find it.
Warrior 12 says you are the best clown.
Let me find the clown they brought in for their
Potty
prison
Mook says,
stream.
lol, oh no, you were too scary for them babies.
Let me show you.
Strikes of Blue says the ban targets any new foreign-made humanoid robot imports to the U.S. The thinking is that these products may cause unacceptable risks to U.S. security. Unsigned Metal says
Unacceptable
probably
risk.
not as good as you. Yellow Jacket says they don't want anyone knowing your interior layouts for the eye to
I'm
come
gonna
and
show you
find
the clown.
Iron Vulture says they banned robot vacuums made in foreign countries because they have mica cameras and GPS mapping in them. They are surveilling your house. Goddess Anana says yeah, it's just foreign made. Ulti Warrior 12 says let's lock the clown up. Sid 3 Ryan says the clown is an imposter law. Iron Vulture says mics. It's Philly says can't sleep. Clowns will eat me.
They're bullying him. They're throwing stuff at him.
So it's already done. Excessive idling says Strikes of Blue says they hired a birthday party clown. Unsigned Metal says what the hell. Potty Mook says looks like Ice's butt buddy. James says someone in a thrift store clown suit. Ulti Warrior 12 says this is crazy lol, beta clown. Slapshot says WTF is this? Yellow Jacket says Relly wouldn't stand for this treatment. It's Philly says that's Jimmy the lame clown. Excessive idling
They're
says
attacking the clown.
Sid 3 Ryan says the show is very bottom craft level BTW. The underscore gang
So, I'm gonna tell you right now,
what are you making us watch?
if that would have been me,
The
the last thing on their mind would have been trying to attack the clown.
Potty Mook says oh no you couldn't go scare those poor girls.
Like,
TRPLGRL 67
that wouldn't have flied with me. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That would not have flied with me. I want to make sure they were all freaking screaming and crying, trying to get out of their room.
Pinky says sad excuse for a clown.
You know what I'm saying?
Potty Mook says that's how Relic's porn starts lol.
That was not gonna fly.
Yellow Jacket says no touchy the Quern instant shouting. James says that reminded me of a cheap porn show. PRPLGRL 67 says look like she's ripping his clothes off.
That would not have flied. Hell no.
It's Philly says they hired that guy to be a clown out of the Home Depot parking lot.
Home Depot parking lot, yeah. So.
Strikes of Blue says well we know why you weren't invited. That event is partly ran by Amaranth.
Amaranth
says they would be running for fresh air if that was Relic.
Fresh air, yeah. I'm just saying, like, I don't know what kind of clown
Metal says Tim
brought in a freaking birthday clown or something for that. Like, what? This ain't no freaking, you're in a prison stream. You don't need a birthday clown. You need a freaking, somebody's gonna terrorize, you know? Not that. How's that, like, they were beating him up, like,
you know? He says he spent all about $10 on his clown outfit.
They were beating the clown up, like, what? I was like, someone sent me that clip and I was like, what? Someone sent me that clip and I was like, seriously? That's the clown they got? Like, what? Come on.
Strikes of Blue says her and her baller don't know of you.
I could have took my worst clown there from the haunt and would have made them all cry. You know?
Clown suit.
They all see me on ISIS stream. If you didn't think that if you don't think that they all didn't see me on ISIS stream, you're freaking crazy.
Relic usually has to pay women to beat him up. Potty Mook says whose stream was it on?
It's an event they're doing on Kick. Nerdballer's doing it. But I'm not gonna lie, my character was probably too extreme for that type of event. You know what I'm saying? It's an all-female
Iron Vulture
cast.
says worst clown from the haunt. Sue Creeps would have made him cry.
Yep. I may have been a little too extreme for that, you know? Hello. That kid scared the hell out of me. Thank you.
Yellow Jacket says yay, Rellik was in character doing the scary clown on the last one. Lunacy says Rellik jealous that they hired a professional.
They hired a professional, yeah.
Strikes of Blue says Amaranth did something nasty the other day. She took a used tampon and threw it on one of the girls.
Oh my God, are you serious? There's no way that's true.
It's Billy says nice bet.
There's no way that's freaking true. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It had to have been like...
Heidi Leak says damn son. Heidi Leak says damn son.
Damn son.
Cherie 13 Cherry says aw so cute.
It had to be...
WTF.
It had to be fake for like a clip or something. There's no way she did that like for real.
In Texas.
You know what I'm saying?
No pre-rolls no more. They're against the
law.
No
pre-rolls. Uh-oh.
If they see you smoke some, take you to jail.
What the hell?
EAC hand everything says gross. Strikes of Blue says I saw the clip. She took it out of her.
Oh my God. Are you
says,
serious?
Not sure how you can be a scary clone when everything scares you. Klebarbin says you as a female I pay to see that. Do you have
oh my God. I would throw. Oh my God.
Strikes of Blue says it was real long.
Oh my God. Are you what?
Sip Free Ryan says have you watched a bit Rellik? What do you think about it? Cherie 13 Cherry.
I haven't really had time to watch.
EAC and everything says that's assault.
I haven't had time to watch. You know what I'm saying? I know it's happening, but I haven't really had much time to sit there and like watch it, you know? You know what I'm talking about? Do y'all want to see what we did last night at the haunt?
Unsigned Metal says I would have to fight her, that's nasty.
Heidi, thank you for becoming a member on YouTube. We don't see that very often. Thank you for becoming a member on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Jesse Booth says yes. James says she is so nasty. Selling bathwater and farts. Now, throwing used tampons. Iron Vulture says Heidi gave Rellik the clap. Era 3 says yuck. Plasma Sponges says poor Stacy. Cherie 13 Cherry says yes.
Plasma S sponges.
Marvin says do you know why tampon have a string on it is because you need something to close your teeth with.
What?
Free Ryan says well I did and everything is bad. Characters audio suppose. Content, shame on them.
Good Lord.
Stinky Pinky says I would suspect you are going to show us what you did at the haunt last night whether we want to see it or not. Bloody Move says it was nasty. But you all acting like it was a full-on bloody one. It wasn't even that used lol.
It wasn't that used. What do you mean? It wasn't that used? Like what? Like, oh, it wasn't that used. It just came out of her body and it wasn't that used. I didn't see it and I don't want to see it. That's like, I don't even know. I did not think that, what?
Keep It says that's still so nasty.
Maybe it was an extra one she had and it wasn't like real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I find it hard to believe that anybody would do that to somebody. Like, I think it probably was like an extra one that was there for like the clip that she just had like there. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe it was real.
Yellow Jacket says found on Facebook Marketplace gently used one owner.
Because I find it hard to believe anybody would do that to somebody else. Even, you know, like, for real.
Says it's like 2 girls, 1 cup law. Hottie Move says yes, it's nasty, but are we sure it was actually pulled out? Just cause it was under her dress doesn't mean it was in her.
That's what I mean. I think it was probably set up for the clip. I doubt that was.
If it came out of her body, then it had too much bodily fluid on it.
I think it was.
I tried pulling a dry tampon out before, and let me tell you, it feels like your insides are going to be pulled out.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think it was inside anything. I think it was probably she just had it like tucked in there, tucked somewhere, so she could like tucked in her underwear or something, so she could just grab it. You know what I'm saying? Probably for the clip, you know, because I don't think anybody would really do that to somebody. You know what I'm saying? It was probably for the clip. I mean, they do people do a lot of stuff for the clips, you know? So I think that's probably what it was. It's for the entertainment value. You know what I'm saying? For the entertainment value and the viral clip, you know? If everybody's talking about it, obviously the clip went well. It was a big clip, so you know? Know what I'm talking about? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Yellow Jacket says, yay, that is definitely a shock factor worthy clip.
Yeah. And that's probably why they did it, for the clip. So it worked. Got everybody talking.
Don L. Lloyd says there was a female band and the singer did the same thing to an audience member and got sued.
Yeah, but that was probably real. Metal bands might do some really crazy stuff, but this was probably not, you know, not like that. I'm never gonna get out of here. Wow. So many cars. So many cars. Big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Stinky Pinky says the good old Saturday morning, Texas traffic.
That good old
Isn't it
traffic.
lovely?
I tell you
says,
what.
where are we eating next? It's Billy says my mom thinks I'm cool.
Hell yeah. As long as your mom thinks you're cool, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Know what I'm talking about?
Yellow Jacket says W Billy's mom.
Yep. As long as your mom thinks you're cool, that's all that matters. Big fat butt.
Heidi
Wiggle,
Leak
wiggle,
says,
wiggle.
what's really going on around here?
What's really going on around
Heidi
here?
Leak says what's really going on around here?
What's really going on around here? Thank you so
Stinky
much.
Pinky says everybody got somewhere to go after working all week.
You got the dirt tags. Hell yeah. You got the dirt tags on the YouTubes. You got the
Lucy
dirt
says, are we headed
tags
to rehab now?
on the YouTubes. Rehab? No. Rehabilitation?
Heidi Leak says figured I would hang out over here today.
Hell yeah, I need that engagement.
I would hang out over here
I need
today.
that engagement. What's really going on around here, Jeffrey?
Says what's really going on around here.
YouTube is doubling.
Says sent you the clip. Let's see what you think after you get to see it all.
I don't want to see that clip. I don't want to see that clip, Potty Move. I just ate. I just freaking ate. I do not want to see that. I'll throw up. Yeah. I'm not watching it after I just ate. I will freaking throw up. You know I have a weak stomach. Does Stacy know? I got a weak stomach. It's gonna make me vomit. I will watch it, but not later. Not when I got food in my belly. Make my stomach shake like the equator. I might eat an hour later. Freestyle or chai riots. Right now I'm trying to be quiet. Let's get them bars in. Get them bars in. Swinging around on a vine like my name was Tarzan. Yummy buffet coming soon. Yummy buffet coming soon. You're looking at me, what you gonna do? We got a zoom, 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 and a zoom, 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 and a zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Just shake your rump. Zoom, 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 and a zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Just shake your rump. Zoom, 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 and a zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Just shake your rump. Zoom, 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 and a zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Just shake your rump. Check, baby, 1, 2. Check, baby, 1. Check, baby, 1, 2, 3. Check, baby, 1. Man.
Susie Booth says they fine you if they see you smoking a pre-roll. Emma.
Uh-oh, smoking a pre-roll, huh? That's how it goes down. Look at him and his Tesla over here. He got a brand new Tesla.
Lunacy 494 says, did you really try with that freestyle?
A little bit. I was in the middle of a conversation with Miss Potty Moof about bodily fluids.
Potty Moof says worst freestyle ever.
It kind of, yeah. Oh my God!
Amy says that sounds bad. Sacred Curse says law. WTH. Relic. Says bodily fluids is what Relic uses all the time to ruin toilets.
Ruin toilets, yes. It's my job.
Luke says he is secretly watching the clip to see if he can see Namo's balls.
I am not watching that damn clip. What the hell?
Kendall Hill says Rex and Effects was the first CD I ever bought back in 1992 law.
Rex and Effect. That's what I'm talking about.
It's Philippe says all I wanna do is a zoom zoom and a boom boom. Jeffrey says them damn goats.
Them damn goats, I tell you what. Them damn goats.
Yellow Jacket says Relic Christmas honey buckets on the daily.
Honey
Amy
buckets.
says you cut that goat sound down, didn't you? Sacred Curse says
Yes, I cut it down.
Kendall Hill 1.
It doesn't happen as often anymore. I had to cut it down. It was driving me crazy. I would sleep at night and have nightmares of goats screaming.
Clebarvin says are them sweetie balls Donna.
What the hell?
He says, did you ever have chicken that tastes like wood?
I have never eaten chicken that tastes like wood. No.
Iron Vulture says Relic's always doing a boom boom.
Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say L, L. Boom, boom, boom. L, L. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say L, L. Boom, boom, boom. I like to move it, move it. I also need to check on what we did last night to make sure it's not. What the hell?
Says that song is old as the hills.
Bags of insulation.
Says that song is old as the hills.
Very old, yes. There's bags of insulation on the road. Some giant bug hit my windshield.
Stinky Pinky says YMCA, YMCA.
I thought it was a freaking bird. It was so big. I don't even know what kind of bug is that big. It's the size of 12-15. It's the size of my fist. What kind of bug could that be? That's that big. A moth, maybe?
Iron Vulture says lick it and find out.
It hit with a lot of force, too. Maybe it was a bird. I don't know.
Yellow Jacket says bumblebee maybe. Potty Moof says an ant.
It's way bigger than a bumblebee.
Lunacy says that's a small bug.
I'll show y'all. Once we stop, I'll show y'all the size of the
Sacred
of the
Curse says the size of Texas.
the size of the debris field.
Heidi Leak says my car is covered in tree sap and I don't even know where to begin with cleaning it all off.
Tree sap?
Heidi Leak says my car
What
is
the
covered in
hell?
tree sap and I don't even know where to begin.
That's a whole lot of tree sap. That's a whole lot of tree sap going on. Whole lot of tree sap going on.
Heidi Leak says that my car is black.
Your car is black.
Heidi Leak says that my car is black.
What color is tree sap? Is it yellow or is that pollen? I don't even know what color tree sap is.
Iron Vulture says tree sap. Potty Moof says brown. Clebarvin says
Brown.
clear.
Clear. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Haunt season is upon us, y'all.
Heidi Leak says
Dries to white. Okay.
Says clearish but dries to white.
Makes sense.
Vulture says salmon to be clear or yellow dries brown.
Okay. Wow.
Clobarving says it depends on the tree if the bird is clear. Jesse Booth says but you can still buy gummies. That's what I did. I got high.
You got high, Jesse? You bought gummies? Okay. There you go, Jesse.
Iron Vulture says that depends on the tree type.
You got some gummies and then you got high.
That means
Ooh.
start being nice to you all.
Yep. You gotta start being nice, Potty Move. You gotta start being nice, Potty Move. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I don't know why. Ooh, cause I got high. Cause I got high. Cause I got high.
Stinky Pinky says lemon pound cake.
Lemon pound cake? What the helly?
Heidi Ling says Luke is looking at financing a 2018 Jeep Grand
A
Cherokee.
20, I thought you were about to say a 2018 Harley Davidson Special Edition F-150. Hell yeah.
Lunacy says Potty Move will start being nice when Rellik stops having accidents. Some things aren't meant to be.
Oh yeah.
Funhouse 420 says smoking purple haze over here on the green.
Purple haze, what the helly?
Says that's a big step for him, but he is all about it.
Yeah, yep. It is a big step.
That's a big step for him, but he is
Buying
all
your
about
first
it.
vehicle is a big step. Very big.
Yellow Jacket says a special edition ODs.
A special edition ODs. ODs.
Stinky Pinky says how's your neck movements going? Potty Move says just because I'm not nice to the Tenenbaum doesn't mean I can't be nice to PPL law.
The neck is still recovering. I got a number 5 and a number 7 disc I'm dealing with. But
Lunacy says Potty Move has a better chance of being nice than the Cowboys of winning the Super Bowl.
what the hell? But I have a appointment at 12:15, so should help out. Should help out. Hopefully. Sometimes it feels better when I leave. Sometimes it feels worse.
Hopefully it feels fast.
You know, depends on what they do, like what type of therapy they do. Depends on how I feel. I understand some of the therapy is supposed to be uncomfortable because it's trying to get things into place that don't want to move back into place.
So did you figure out the parking situation? It's Delete says always thought hot dogs should be a form of currency. Like 20 hot dogs
Which
would
parking
be less
situation?
than Beanie says I have a deal. Donna has to be nice to Rellik.
Oh, I got someone to manage the parking, yes.
Bill says too bad it wasn't the 6-7 discs.
6-7 disc, yeah. Yep. Yep. That would have been crazy.
Funhouse 420 says do some cannabis therapy.
Cannabis therapy. Yep.
Iron Vulture says Rellik meant to use the can and have a good cry. You snipped his snake finger and almost died. Then he cried, then he cries, and then he cry high.
What the hell?
Potty Move says F that beanie. Don't make that deal with anyone. Sharif or Team Cherry says so you and Sam got stuff done last night.
Yep. Me, him, and some other
Says
people.
6-7. Stinky Pinky says did the person you get to manage the parking previously work for the Haunter? Is it somebody new from outside?
They've been working with me for a...
So you can possibly be Rellik this year then.
Maybe. They've been working with us for... at Creepy Hollow for 15 years. But they've been with us before that when we were at another location. They haven't been doing parking, but they've been doing other jobs. And so and this is what's crazy. They started with us at 2 other locations. So they've actually been with us for 20 years. And in 20 years, they've had perfect attendance. They've never missed a day coming to the haunt for 20 years. So I think they're pretty reliable.
Potty Move says I'm happy they were able to do it for you.
Yeah.
Stinky Pinky says, oh that's good. At least they know what to expect.
Yeah. I pulled them out of another roll that I had them in. I can fill that roll easier than I can fill the parking lot roll. So
Heidi League says kudos to them. That is awesome.
yeah, 20
Heidi
years
League
perfect
says
attendance.
kudos to
That's
them.
pretty crazy.
That is awesome. Heidi Move says that's awesome. Because it was all volunteer work till a few years ago.
Yep.
Lunacy says managed parking. So is Creepy Hollow drifting opening soon.
Hell no.
Iron Vulture says putting up with Relic for 20 years did poor soul. Cherie 13 Cherry says that's awesome. Heidi Move says did you give them a raise? Ghost
Yes.
Blacks 2323 says was up. Stinky
Hello.
says did they get a raise for moving over?
How are
to
you?
the unit?
Captain Rob, thank you for the resub.
Says Eddie. Geek Out Hangout says hey, hey,
Hold down.
Ghost Blacks 2320
What?
says hi.
What happened?
Jim Snake says there we go.
Eddie
Funky
has gifted
2022
a sub to
says Eddie coming.
£422.
Funky 2022 says
What happened?
Matadome says yo. Potty Move says
What happened?
Funky 2022 says W Eddie.
What happened?
Onyx IB says on the same wage for 20 years.
What happened?
Yellow Jacket says that's awesome.
What happened?
Says Rellik. Funky 2022 says
What happened?
Potty Move says Eddie just gifted 100 subs.
Eddie!
Funky 2022 says W Eddie. Yellow Jacket says Eddie.
Eddie! 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 Thank you for the 100 subs! Eddie! 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 Eddie!
Says W Eddie.
Hell yeah!
Says W E Eddie. Sip Free Ryan says lol. Punky 2022 says W Eddie.
What the hell?
2022 says Eddie. XP Oregon says bro just stopped on the highway. What a champ. Punky 2022.
What the hell?
Says, oh
Punky
God, let me do a
2022
charge back.
says W Eddie.
Thank you so much!
Lol, he is LSD. Beanie says he's not even watching. DKRTO4 says yes. Potty Move says right lol. Sip Free Ryan says red candy's nice. Punky 2022 says W Eddie. Punky
What the hell?
says S Eddie. Punky 2022 says W Eddie. EKRTO4 says that is so awesome. And so deserved. Demonic IV says was that on him. Infinite Velocity says he's going through a bunch of channels gifting 100. Iron Vulture says someone's
Thank you so much!
on the highway. Yellow Jacket says Eddie Bell Legend. Rocky Six says why did the chaplain cross the road? He got 100 subs. Stinky Pinky says not really can afford a roll of toilet paper. Kindle Hill -1 says green pennies. Jake Snake says it worked while I've been spamming Relic in Eddie's chat for about
Jake Snakes, thank you so much!
says Eddie back with the lead again Relic. Moose Big says FRFGTGTYBRYHR6HRNUNRJ7JT5MTNTN56H27J5775T7. It's James says green tab.
Green tab.
Says it's my B-Day month again in September.
Happy
Relic.
birthday!
Eddie has gifted a sub to
Rhea Lillibridge says
JSW23.
welcome to the show. XP Oregon says at Relic you were Texan right.
I'm a
We're there
Texan,
this
yes.
year on a cruise. What's with the radio station roads?
Radio station roads.
Fapping for 100 subs is crazy. Potty Move says he is fapping for all
Eddie
those
has
subs.
gifted a sub to Joe.
Thank you so much! Look, y'all. Look at the new coverings I'm going to show you once we get in here.
Eddie has gifted a sub to Rachel Tube.
Eddie, what the hell is going on around here?
Lunacy 494 says, oh crap, I thought I was gifting that clown from the Twitch prison stream.
Thank you so much, Eddie.
Rotten Vic says where is the hype train? XP Oregon says you got all these FM numbers roads.
Oh, all the FM numbers? Yeah, we do. FM this and FM that. Yep. It stands for, in case you don't
I
know,
forget how much land is that.
FM stands for farm to market.
A projector that displays anything on the covers.
That's what they're for, yeah.
Clouds or anything like that.
We're going to be projecting on them, yeah.
Farm to market.
Farm to market is what it stands for. Farm to market. Back in the day. When they had those.
I totally thought it was like an FM radio.
It stands for
Says off.
farm to market. Yep. I don't know why. I think because back in the day they were farm to market roads.
FM stands for frequency modulation.
You know?
Big says I forget what is that 50 acres.
15.
Big says 95 minus 5%.
95.5. Thank you so much, Eddie. Hell yeah.
Culture says cuz Relik's a turd farmer.
Turd farmer? What the hell is you talking about?
Excessive idling says frequency modulation versus amplitude modulation.
Oh, it's the 100th episode of Kick Talk, y'all.
Says
that's why.
You need to sing your 95 to 5 song.
95.5. 95.5.
Says Eddie is doing his 100 episodes.
Yeah, that's what it's for. The 100th episode of Kick Talk is why they're doing that. Is why they're doing it. 100th episode of Kick Talk. Hell yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Know what I'm talking about?
Lunacy says Goatnub thought it stood for frequent master something.
Oh yeah. Let me show y'all. This was a lot of work, but it came out really good. And so we're going to start projecting testing this week. And look how much shade we have in the alleyway now. Look at all this shaded area.
He said he picked you so you would stop crying that he never gets you, lol.
Look at all this shaded area. Like it's nice in here now. A lot of shade in the alleyway. If there was there's no breeze right now. If there was a breeze.
James says I turned out real nice. Potty Move says looks nice.
So these are all going to be projection
Iron
screens.
says Stank Finger has hairy thumbs. It's James says that.
Look at that. These are all going to be projection screens.
IB says looks awesome. Great work on that.
Hell yeah.
Infinite Velocity says oh yeah, that's sick.
This is gonna this one needs a little more work.
Nice. It's only 95 degrees in that shade versus 110 in the sun.
Oh, it feels so much better under here.
Says nice shade. Stinky Pinky says how long till the UV rays eat those up?
Well, they're only going to be up.
From the rain now, lol.
Yeah, it also blocks the rain.
How do you deal with any rain water on those screens?
They're made for the rain.
James says, have you tried the projectors
yet? Well, no, we're going to start projecting testing this week. Spooky Hollow, how you doing? So we're going to start projecting testing this week. The projectors are going to be mounted on this wall right here, going up. And
Rotten Pick says take down during the next hurricane.
So they're going to be mounted on this wall going up.
The next hurricane appears.
And
Lucy says what you gonna do when people throw their trash up there?
We'll take it down. But I got to get some replacement cables. Some of the cables weren't the right size that we need. But all in all, I'm very happy with how this came out. I think the customers are going to love it. And it actually it echoes in here now as if you got a roof on it. It feels like there's an echo to it. And we never had this echo before. So I bet the music in here is going to sound really good.
Put that door up didn't line it up correctly.
Oh, yeah?
Unimatrix 36 says poop projecting test against the wall.
So
face.
So
Pinky says aren't you normally open in the evening hours, though when it's dark out?
Well, they're also for projection. They're not just for
Yellow Jacket says, whoa, that's neat.
They're for projection, they're for rain. But you know, I think they're going to look amazing. Like these things are big. They're 40 feet.
Definitely going to love that shade there.
They're 40 feet by 26 feet.
Yellow Jacket says, are you adding lights to the underside of the roof?
They're going to get projection on them.
Says look good.
So they're 40 feet by I don't know if they look big on stream or not, but these things are really big.
Yellow Jacket says could be like Vegas Fremont Street.
They're 40 feet by 26 feet.
To promote your streams up there.
And so three of them are 120 feet. Well, not 120 feet there. 78 feet. 78 feet long.
That's what he tells the lady.
By 40 foot wide.
Jacket says hell yeah do.
So they're really big. But I'm gonna tell you right now, thank God I bought that scissor lift.
Says should have got the 60 feet ones law.
Thank God I bought that scissor lift, because if we didn't have a scissor lift to do this job, I don't even want to imagine not doing that with a scissor lift. You know what I'm saying? That would have been a nightmare trying to do this freaking job without a scissor lift. Like crazy. But Came out good. It looks good. I got to replace a few cables, but other than that, it came out really nice, you know.
Excessive idling says, wait a second, since when does Rellik scissor?
Wow. And right now I'm under here and there's a breeze blowing through now. I'm under here and I'm not even sweating under here. If I was out in the sun right now, would it be in like,
that he only scissored Stacy.
oh Lord. If I was out in the sun, would it be in that hot? Like, you couldn't just sit on this bench before in the sun. You'd be freaking having a heat stroke. You know what I'm saying? But now you could just sit here, and if there was a little breeze, it would actually feel really good, but there's no breeze right now. But you could just sit here and chill. You know what I'm saying? Provide some really good shade. You know?
Lunacy says, now we can barbecue here.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all coming together.
Beanie says, get some big fans.
Yeah. At night, it's not bad. Like at night, once the sun goes down, it cools off a lot, you know? And they're saying we're going to have...
Ray002 says, is it possible to book a wedding at the haunted house?
It depends.
Snickers
It's
says
hard.
we don't. What are you saying?
We've had weddings, but it's hard to have weddings when we're open. Everybody wants to have a wedding on Halloween night, and we're open Halloween night. And so the weddings that we've had for Halloween have had to happen before we open, and it just creates a...
Cherry says, very nice.
It creates a whole bunch of logistical problems, you know what I'm saying? So, it's possible, but it just creates
says we need a haunted water slide.
It creates a lot of issues with trying to...
Photo Ray002 says, got ya.
Yeah. Off-season weddings...
Yellow Jacket says, are there any updates regarding the food service at the haunt? Did the taco people get a talking to?
Yeah, they did. They did. It won't happen again. We have...
Snickers Dad says, wedding. Rellik will never encounter that problem personally.
We've had weddings in the off-season, which work fine. Weddings. We've had some funeral things here where people come here and do the funeral thing before they bury the bodies. They come here and do the funeral
Iron Vulture says, taco.
thing. We've had some birthday parties and stuff like that, you know. People always want to book birthday parties at the haunted house during haunt season, and it's hard to do that because we're so busy with everything. It's hard to have like a special thing set up for a birthday party.
Snickers
but
Dad says you need to schedule your own car meetups.
We get
Hunter
well.
Demon says, hey Rellik.
Hunter Demons, what doing?
Says Rellik was a buffer.
The people, remember that car show anime thing we went to last week?
Lunacy says, did they use your caskets for the funerals?
No, they may want to start having that here. I think we're a great location for that car show. Instead of they had it at that gym parking lot or whatever. I think we're a much better location for that car show than where they had it at. It's far. They had it way out there. We're really close to Houston. So I think if they had it here, they would be much happier with the car show. And here we could have cars parked on both sides, like the alleyway. You could have cars backed in, kind of on both sides, you know, at an angle. And this whole alleyway could be cars, and then around the corner could be cars, and then the really crazy cars can actually be parked underneath the pavilion, and everything else can be customer parking.
Various venues would work out great there throughout the year.
You know.
Snickers Dad says, I still don't know why you don't rent the parking out off season. Extra money.
I don't want people messing up the parking lot.
Vanwich says Heller.
What I would make off of a little bit of rental, if they destroy the parking lot, that money all would go away, you know? So I think this would be great for like an event they had the other day. This could all be set up with the vendors. Like all the different vendors could be right here.
You can invite the cosplay ladies to the air conditioned.
And then customer parking.
Parking lot.
You know?
Says you can have the Voodoo Lounge open playing tunes for dancing with the DJ.
Yeah. Well, we have the stage here too. You know, they could set up the DJ and their awards and everything on this. We have a giant stage. You know, so they could set up all their stuff on the stage right here. You know?
Funhouse 420
And
says tell them get it going. Lots of money with car show folks.
they could set up
Bobby
on the
Moose says
stage.
it's huge. Beanie says what happened about the drifting people.
I told them no, because I don't want them tearing up the parking lot by drifting. What they want to offer is not enough to even make the repairs should something go wrong. Let me make sure they turn the air conditioner off on the first aid in the first aid area. They've been going in there doing some work, and I think they may have left the AC on, but I don't see any water dripping from it, so maybe they did turn it off. This is going to be our new first aid area over here, where we're putting if people need band-aids or need to be looked at.
Have the freak show going on during the car show.
Yeah, but the freak show people would probably charge them, you know, and I don't know what their budgets are. You know what I'm saying? Freak show people aren't going to come out here and do that just for free. I could get fire show people for free. Okay, yeah, it's off. Yeah, we got the curtain there, the first aid, everything. So it's going to be a nice spot for customers to come if they need.
Sponges says, are you putting more solar energy at the haunt?
No, probably not. Probably not.
Photo Ray 002 says first aid, band-aids, amputations.
Yes.
Lunacy says, does the shower fit 5 guys in here?
No, it doesn't. Sorry to disappoint you. Sorry to disappoint you. It does not fit 5 guys.
Potty Move says nice. So the old t-shirt spot is now first aid.
Yep, the old t-shirt spot's now first aid. I still need to put the 2 curtains on here. I gotta redo. I showed y'all we redid the metal detecting area, right?
420 says Clern Wrestling like JCW Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
I showed y'all we redid the metal detector area
one little person will fit though.
and made it a lot bigger, a lot more space.
Luke says make sure you put them on straight law.
Oh, it feels good here. Oh my God, there's a nice breeze over here. The wind's blowing from the what is this, north south? The wind's blowing from the east. That's why we're not feeling it in the alley. So the whole metal detecting area got way bigger. These things are going to get moved to the other side, but it's all open now. It's way bigger than what it was. So you come through the metal detectors and then get scanned. So you come through the metal detectors and get scanned.
Says nice. Strikes of blue
So it's
says,
all.
Aren't you worried about high winds taking those down?
No. I mean, people keep them up all year long. You know what I'm saying? They're called solar sun cells or whatever they're called. They're made to be in the wind, but I mean, if a bad storm comes, I have to take them down.
Way bigger. That's what she said.
This is coming down to like to this first beam right here. This is coming down to the first beam. I'm gonna take all this out to open this up more. The cave is pretty much finished except for decorations and lighting. So the waterfall works, all of that works. And so I just got to do decorations and lighting to it. So that'll be one of my projects. Sacred Purse, what during?
Sacred Purse says Anton.
And after I get my forklift in November, I'm building a giant facade right here.
Move says I bet a lot of PPL will be happy about that.
That
hit their heads law.
Yeah, I'm going to build a giant facade here for next year that I can move with a forklift, and so you'll have this big facade that leads into Dead Man's Alley for next year. That'll be in sections that I can just move around with a forklift. I think that'll look good.
Shot says wait a minute, the pole is straight.
Yeah, everything's fixed. The poles are all fixed, all redone. Everything's redone. You didn't notice that? Look. We got a new transformer up here, new transformer. There's no cable hanging down anymore. That pole is brand new. Everything got redone. All the poles, all the electrical, everything got completely redone.
Lunacy says you need a skull wall in the cave.
So here's going to be a giant facade entrance.
Move says the Honda's like Vegas. Looks better at night law.
Oh, it looks way better at night, yeah.
Anton Cesaro says no more crooked pole.
No more crooked pole, it's gone.
Anton Cesaro says I like the crooked one.
You like the crooked one?
Well. Blue says are you going to try and set up a stream this year?
Yes, I'm putting up a stream on this.
Says I thought they said leaning poles was no issue.
Well, they came and fixed it, and I'm glad they did, because you know it was giving me anxiety, because if it would have fell down when we were open, we would have been done for the whole season. Like it would have just killed us. So my stream is going to be set up here. I put an outlet up there when I wired this just for the stream. So you see this outlet right here? That outlet, that covered box.
Did you put more pressure on the electric company to replace those poles?
I gave them.
Iron Vulture says the only crooked pole is.
I gave them something. I gave them something free, to give them a little bit of motivation, if you know what I'm saying. So, I got a plug there for all my stuff to be powered in, and the stream is going to be sitting up there, and it's going to be filming Dead Man's Alley, and when they do the, when I'll show y'all, I'll go up there and show y'all when they do the Mardi Gras beads and stuff.
Says, oh Lord Rellik. Yellow Jacket says Rellik gave them a crooked pole. Beanie says the name of the van Wi-Fi if you know what he means.
That is not what I mean.
Pinky says so you gave them 5 honey buckets. Anton Cesaro says gave them something free you say. Eric_Travels says what favors did you offer to the power guys?
It wasn't a favor, it was items. I gave them some items. I hear a saw. What the hell? I hear a saw.
Iron Vulture says he gave them free sloppy toppy.
Oh, I feel so good in here.
Says these sunshades look amazing. Not one crease. You got the tension perfect. Eric_Travels says you seem to be walking a little funny.
Oh yeah, Madiger, what doing?
To the handy stop. Lunacy says, is it marble time? Eric_Travels says that light switch cutout pisses me off.
My stream is going to sit here when we're open. It's going to sit right here at this angle. Y'all think that's a good angle? Y'all will be able to see the
replace the pole with a crooked pole now.
Y'all will be able to see the projection on the screens and see the people throwing the Mardi Gras beads and see people walking back and forth. So I'm going to set up right here. The reason is nobody has access to this area except the one tech that's in there. So nobody can mess with y'all during the night. Customers can't get to you. It's completely away from everything. So I'll set up the.
Says that's a great shot.
So I'll set up the stream before we start, and you know, and y'all can just watch what's happening throughout the night from right here. Like right here, it's a good spot, huh? And then at the end of the night,
says you would have to test it first, cause there might be a glare from the screens, maybe.
Then I don't think so.
Travels says someone will find a way to mess with us.
Probably.
Yellow Jacket says W Production Booth POV. Eric_Travels says it will be a challenge. Anton Cesaro says I'll wave to the stream when I'm there.
Where's the freaking bird at?
The Madigar says I spammed your channel name in Eddie's chat.
Hell yeah.
Giving 100 subs as many times they can today's stream for episode 100.
He came and gave us 100, Madigar. He came and gave us 100.
Someone might throw a used tampon at us.
Oh yeah. So what do y'all think, man? I mean, I think this place has come so long in the years that I sit back, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I sit back and I'm blown away by what we've done. With pretty much starting from nothing, starting from absolutely mud and swamp.
Nice view.
You know, starting in the dirt and working our way out of mud and swamp, and leeches and mosquitoes and, you know.
Slapshot says been cool seeing it all come together.
You know what I'm saying?
Cesaro says it's changed a lot just since last year. Harper says he'll set it up before they open, but he'll get too busy.
No.
3R says this is huge now.
I think I'll do it.
Luke says it's amazing. I love how it's been different every year that we are there.
Yeah, next year though.
Not even close to looking the same from when I first started watching.
Yeah, exactly.
Yellow Jacket says the containers were a big change. Ask Skyline GT_R1 says need more pumps.
We do need more pumps. So next year the focus is not on the outside. I'm pretty much done with the outside except for some details and maybe that facade.
He says I've watched the stream for a while, must be years. And seen this place improve all the time. Amazing amount of work gone into it.
Yep, thank you.
Lunacy says maybe we can have WrestleMania here.
WrestleMania. Next year the focus is going to be inside the haunts.
Ask Skyline GT_R1 says, are you going to take down Sunshade every season or going to leave it up?
We're taking it down every season. Yeah, it's coming down. I'm not leaving it up. That way they last longer, you know. It takes about an hour to take them down and about 4 hours to put them up. So Not bad. They come down really fast. You just pop the things on them and they just come down. But it takes about roughly 4 hours to put them up. So I think taking them down every season is the way to go. We get one tropical storm, one hurricane, these things are toast. And then there's no telling where they will end up. Last thing I want is.
Will this be your new TikTok stream setup?
I might do some TikTok from the haunt. You know what I'm saying?
Mimi says will be much quicker once you have them all set up perfect.
Yeah, and I don't have all the parts yet. This is kind of like a temporary so that they can get their projection mapping done, because these all have to be projection mapped. And so it's kind of like a temporary until they're, all done.
Anton Cesaro says just the sun will wear them out if let on all year.
Yeah, and so as soon as November hits, the first task is to take these down and put them in storage. And then next year, the week before we open, they go back up, because we'll already have the projection mapping figured out.
Excessive Idling says, what are you going to project onto them?
Some animations, some haunt animations, Mardi Gras related animations, some very psychedelic looking animations, a lot of colors that pop and stuff like that. I think it's gonna look good, but we got to get the projection mapping down. So once we get that done, maybe one of them in the very middle, the biggest one, I'll put all my stream addresses. kick.tv/Rellik. They'll look up there and be like, what the hell is a Rellik? What the hell is a kick.tv/Rellik? You know what I'm saying?
Excessive Idling says movie nights on the screens.
You could have movie nights, but you're going to be looking straight up the whole time. You would have to lay down on the concrete or something. You know what I'm saying? You'd be breaking your neck trying to look up at the movie. You'd have to lay on the floor and look up with a pillow or something.
Unimatrix36 says, what is social media?
Social medias. What the hell is the social medias? I tell you what. Man, I can't believe Eddie came through with 100 freaking kicks, y'all. I mean, 100 freaking subs.
Travel says Dana White will want to host UFC here.
Oh, yeah? I don't think we can handle it.
Clips up there, haha.
I don't think we can handle it. You know what I'm talking about? Stream clips? Yeah.
Anton Cesaro says, bring my pillow and blanket next year. Got it.
Bring your pillow and blanket. What the hell? Why do I not have any signal? What's going on? Why do I not have any signal up in here? What's really going on around here? Oh, ABZ's back live again after a long time. What the hell?
Goth Girl says, why don't you go live on TikTok from the haunt?
I'm looking at my stream on the haunt. This looks like a village in like a European.
Is looking good soon. You can rent some of these units out, $900 a month. Good deal. Excessive Idling says they should make solar panel screens like that. Get some juice while giving some shade.
Damn, Eddie is catching up to me on subs, y'all. Holy moly. If he gifts like one more time like that, he's going to be right on my heels. What the hell?
Lunacy494 says, Eddie and his 100 subs. Does he know how many poops I gotta do to overtake
says, yes,
him?
definitely get some solar panels.
Master Splinter, thank you for the gifted subs. Hell yeah.
Potty Move says he has done over 10K in subs, lol.
Damn.
Kate Did says the A-chant is looking amazing.
Potty Move, I am not clicking on that freaking video you sent me. I am not watching it. Hell no. Hell no. 10K in subs? Wow. Whole lot of subbies. Whole lot of subbies. There's a 2x4 over there that looks loose. We need to take care of that. You know what I'm talking about? Can't be having no loose 2x4s around here. Should we sneak up on Teddy and scare him? I think he's working on his
Jesse
shop.
Boo says, when can we see this in action? The haunted house.
Last
Plasma
weekend of
Sponges
September.
Says, how much would it be and would solar panels be sustainable if you had them charging batteries for the haunt? Sorry for the essay.
I don't think so.
Beanie says he hasn't done as many subs I did to Donna last night though. Potty Move says that's the clip of him gifting you.
Oh, I thought it was the clip of, I thought that was the clip of that other thing you told me. Hold on, where is it? What the hell? Should we go scare Teddy? What do y'all think?
Plasma Sponges says, so it's cheaper to run of the grid.
Yes. It's just because we require.
Says that was amazing, Beanie. Thanks for that 1K, man.
We
need to do it every month, lol.
Beanie, where's my 1K?
Says you going to film it on September.
Beanie, where the hell's my 1K? What the hell? Where's my 1K, Beanie? What the hell?
Says yes. Care Teddy.
Damn, Beanie.
James says, yay, let's go say hi to Teddy. Potty Move says scare.
Scare. Scaring is caring. I was enjoying this AC because it feels so damn good in here. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the only places we keep climate controlled because we got all this electronics in here. So we keep it climate controlled all year. You know what I'm talking about? Feels amazing in here. That little AC, that little split unit works really freaking good, you know? Works awesome. Works awesome.
Peppa Billy says, here's 1K.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the 1K, Peppy Willie. Thank you. Appreciate it. Make sure I'm heading out of here by 12 because I cannot be too late for my physical therapy. You know what I'm saying? I need to be.
Says he said you get enough subs, and he needs to support the small streamers. Haha.
I am a small streamer. Potty Move. What the hell? What do you mean? I am a small streamer. Win in Bikini.
Now.
Thank you for the raid. What the hell? Win in Bikini. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, we're about to go scare somebody. Hold on. We're about to go scare somebody. Can we get a shout out for winning Bikini? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it.
Says big raid.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much.
Spit7 says hi. Winning Bikini.
Hello,
says
Spit7.
you're welcome.
Hello,
Spit7 says 1132.
Okay, we're gonna sneak up on.
PRPLGRL 67 says welcome.
We're gonna sneak up on Teddy and scare him. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope your streams went amazing. Hell yeah.
Beanie says this man just bought a Tesla. He doesn't need the UBS.
That was my
Beanie
insurance. That was my insurance, Beanie. That was my insurance. You know what I'm talking
Plasma
about?
Sponges says turn off TTS.
That was my insurance. That was my insurance, Beanie. I need something to scare him with. Right here. I got this. Tire iron. Look. How you doing? How you doing? I parked across the street. There's a bunch of cars parked over there. I don't see anywhere to pay. Is it just open parking over there or what?
As far as I know, we don't have any control over that.
Okay.
During the football game.
Strikes of blue says dang signal. Lunacy says something tells me the modem is in the van.
Modem is not in the van. We're in a metal building. There we go. Now you're good. Now you can give them a show, Teddy.
Hottie Moose says we missed it. Strikes of blue says we missed it.
Check this out too.
Beanie says we missed it all.
Oh, nice.
Hottie Moose says hi Teddy. Peppa Billy says lol.
How you doing? I parked across the street. How you doing? How you doing?
Sprinkles. Super underscore stream underscore server says scene switch to BRB.
There you go.
Super underscore stream underscore server says scene switch
Hold on. Let me get him a good shot of that.
Says WTF. Super underscore stream scene switch to.
Right there.
Chicken wing.
Billy says stream is freestyling now. Super underscore stream underscore
I need to add
server
like a little
says scene
swing
switch
set
to.
guy.
Yep.
Lunacy says yeah we lost signal when you came near the building.
It looks a little
Yellow Jacket says what the?
Looks a little
like a flat tire.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Travell Free R says ball sack.
Ball sack.
Yellow Jacket says he lost weight.
Yeah, it looks a little.
Says, yes,
Slapshot 41 says
he
what
has lost a lot of
incarnation?
weight. So proud of you, Teddy.
Proud of you, Teddy. Oh Lord, do that again. What the hell is that? Hold on.
Says why is this man showing us his ball sack?
What the hell? If you put your mind to it, you can do anything that you want to achieve. We out in this Texas heat. We out in these Texas streets. Sometimes Mario likes.
Nub, is this getting a reaction?
We're freezing.
Super
Looks good.
Underscore server says scene switch to live. It's Philly says has Teddy.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Oh
yeah.
All Teddy's sexy is blocking the signal.
How you doing? I parked the. Nice.
Super underscore stream underscore server says toggling reloading scenes.
Toggling reloading
Super
streams.
Underscore stream underscore.
Lord, I gotta.
Funhouse 420
tomatoes.
says NNNNNNNNNNNN nipples.
What?
Randy 1990 says LOL.
Garlic bread. Nothing on Etsy even looks as good as the master. I said you remind me of Potty Move because y'all both have an attitude. She also likes to smoke weed. What do you think about that?
Oh, fantastic. So now I get compared to a chain-smoking cartoon villain, just what I needed. But sure, as a dispassionate digital drone, I don't really care what anyone puffs on. Just don't expect me to roll up a joint for you. I'm code, not a party planner.
Inspection is the second week of September. If you put your mind to it, you can do it.
Tying this off up there. There's gonna be another fan.
I love the fan with the light. That's pretty good. Hell yeah.
I got them off that website too for like $2 or $3.
Wow. You know what I got off of that website? So I'm gonna tell you what I got off that website. We'll go over here so we can get away from the building because it doesn't like it for some reason. So
Ride the Lightning 24 says Rellik hanging out in a fairy cave.
So I went to the Amazon website. to get stuff for the
Hot
haunt.
Move says,
I got some Christmas lights and different
Crossbow9
things
says,
like
"What
that,
doing?"
right? What doing? And I left them in my back of my
Demonic
car
IV says 50 gallons of
for a couple weeks until I could get them to the haunt, right? I didn't realize all the boxes of Christmas lights they gave me
Have a good appointment.
were
I'll see you
completely full of roaches.
What the fuck?
Those things infested my freaking car to the point where when you got in it, they were crawling everywhere.
What the fuck?
And they started having babies.
How do you always have
And I had to fumigate my entire freaking car to get rid of these things.
James
When I
says,
opened up the boxes, you know, to check the
Cesaro says,
they were
protein.
full of
Hottie
roaches.
Move says it's your fab protein.
Full of roaches.
Crazy Vic says, oh shit.
And so,
says, you talking about them love bugs.
and so,
Lyle
yeah.
Paradise says need to install a Starlink at the haunt.
So, I'm never going. One thing I hate more than anything is freaking roaches.
Yeah.
If I see a roach anywhere, like if I ever see a roach in my house, I lose my freaking mind, right? And so, to have them in your car, I would be driving down the road and they'd crawl on my arm or crawl on my neck, dude. You know how that freaked me out?
Oh, I'm sure.
And I saw one and I'm like, why do I have a roach in my car, right? I was like, why do I have a roach? There was no food in there or nothing. I'm like, why do I have a freaking roach? Next thing I know, that turned into 2, then 3, and then they're everywhere. And so I'm like, where the hell did these roaches come from? I went back and looked through that stuff I got from the Amazon warehouse.
Plasma Sponges says probably
And it was full of them.
Rellik's poop.
It was full of them. So the roaches were in those freaking boxes. So be careful when you're getting stuff from there because you may end up with some uninvited visitors.
Yeah, that's why.
Check this out, y'all.
That's why I only put the stuff in the back.
Yeah, well, I put it in the back seat.
No, you don't have a back.
I put it in the back seat and the freaking roaches, man.
IV says have been attacked by insect swarms here.
Can y'all see him?
Peppa Billy says dancing spider.
Where'd he go?
Easy Gamer says yeah, my buddy in pest control. I get house treated 65 a year and nothing crawls. Haha.
Oh, there he is.
Ride the Lightning 24 says at least they didn't take over the van.
That's a big boy.
Plasma Sponges says Spider-Man catching.
That's a big boy.
Plasma Sponges says that's a beautiful web. Strikes of Blue says writing Spinder. Kate Did says hell no.
That's
Strikes
a big
of
boy.
Blue says Spider.
That's a big boy. Anyway, so that's my story about the Amazon warehouse. And I haven't gotten anything since then because it scared the hell out of me.
Well, if you see something or you think it's something, you might walk for the haunt.
Kendall Hill says they don't bite.
Can you send me that link again? I forgot the link and everything because I was like, screw this place.
Yeah, no,
Freaking roaches. So I'll send it to you and you can pick it up and I'll pay you for it.
Because either I go out there on one of the days or go out to Katie one of the days and
Okay.
pick up stuff. And then
Yeah, the shop looks amazing, man. That's going to blow people's minds, dude. It looks great.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a big expansion. It's 3 times bigger than it was. So, I mean, that's a big shop now. Holy crap. Hell yeah. So I may have a car show, anime car show that may want to start doing some stuff out here.
Demonic IV says spiders are
No, this is a different one.
Take out all the nasty insects.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you, too, Bob.
Yep, Bob. And so it's the one I went to last weekend.
Okay.
So they might want to start doing some shows out here, and they have a bunch of vendors and stuff. So you could probably be open when they do that.
Oh yeah.
Because we'll have cars all down here. So it's a way to sell some extra product.
Yes, sir. Some of these pennies.
The Madagar
Hell
says
yeah.
Teddy would be a good interior carpenter.
You want to be an interior carpenter?
As long as they got AC inside there, I'll be all right.
You have AC, Madiger? He don't play with wood unless it's in the air conditioning. Unless it's his own wood. Then he sweats to death.
I swear that.
Yeah. Only air conditioned, Madiger. That boy's tired of working in this heat. Like, today it's going to be 100. In there, it's probably like 130. It's like a freaking microwave in there. Holy crap, you better be drinking water.
Yeah, I got some in the truck. That's why the last 2 weekends my eyes turned purple.
Your eyes turn purple.
My eyes turned purple.
From dehydration?
I guess so. From like when I would leave here.
Uh-huh.
Whenever I'm telling you, like I'm done. Like that's the point of like my eyes were turning purple when I like barely.
What the purple?
Yeah, I don't know why my eyes.
I've
purple.
never. You mean like the color of them?
Yeah, like.
Dude, that's crazy.
I don't have my phone with me, but I took a picture.
I've never heard of that before.
The insides, like of them, they turn like.
It's Philly says
purple.
it's the way that makes it good.
They turn like a
Yellow Jacket says OMG.
Oh wow.
And like.
That's crazy. I'm gonna ask somebody real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna ask somebody. Let's see. You ever met my buddy, the panda?
The panda.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow Jacket says allergic reaction.
Let's ask him real quick. See what he's got to say. Hey, what's up, bitch?
Oh, now you want to be spicy. What's good, you chaotic clown? You got something, or you just bored and throwing weak shots?
Wow.
So I have a friend. His eyes turned purple after he was in the heat for a while. Any idea what he's doing, or is he smoking weed?
Purple eyes from heat or weed? That's not how either works, you magnificent idiot. Heat doesn't turn eyes purple. It might make them bloodshot or watery, but not purple. Weed can make eyes red, not purple. If his eyes are actually purple, that's either contact lenses, some kind of lighting trick, or a medical issue that needs a doctor, not a conspiracy theory. You sure he didn't just put in some purple contacts for...
How you doing?
The fucking doctor, you hostile little shit. Purple eyes ain't normal. Could be some kind of vascular issue, blood vessel rupture, or something neurological. Heat and weed don't do that. Stop diagnosing your friend with Google and get his ass to an actual physician before his eyes turn into some other color that ain't supposed to exist.
First of all, I'm using you, not Google, because I thought you were actually smart. How you doing?
Vomiting. That can look purple or red. Could also be from high blood pressure or some kind of vascular issue. Less common, but serious. Could be a sign of something neurological or a clotting disorder.
But he said it was happened while he said it happened while he was trying to take a big poop.
Oh my fucking God. He strained so hard taking a shit that he popped blood vessels in his eyes? That's the most legendary, disgusting, and impressive thing I've heard all day. Your boy went full berserker mode on that toilet, and his eyes paid the price. That's not heat, that's not weed. That's the power of a truly heroic dump. Tell him congratulations on the most epic shit of his life, and that his eyes will go back to normal in a few days. No doctor needed unless it keeps happening every time.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
That's what it is. It's just fucking blood vessels and all that shit.
Are we losing signal? What the hell's happening here? Oh, it don't like under here either. Good Lord. All right, Teddy. I'm going to holler at you.
I'll see you around.
Take it easy. I guess it just doesn't like this part of the building, the part of the area. Purple eyes. I never heard that one before. Let me get off the freaking Wi-Fi. Maybe that'll help. We're good now?
Yeah, you're good now. Your boy just had the poop of the century.
No, I wasn't talking. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the stream.
Oh, my bad, you beautiful disaster. Carry on with your stream.
Oh, Lord. Now you won't stop talking. I don't know what's happening. It says we're lost connections. What is going on? Did we connect it here? Did my freaking modem die? Like, what's going on? Or did it overheat? It overheated. Oh no.
Funhouse
Beans, potatoes,
420
tomatoes.
says NNNNNNNNNNN nipples.
What?
Randy 1990 says LOL.
Garlic bread. Nothing on Etsy even looks as good as the master. I said you remind me of Potty Move because y'all both have an attitude.
Super_stream_server says scene switch to live. Kendall Hill says we back. Yellow Jacket says live. Crossbow 9 says and here we go. War Lyric says.
We good now? My modem overheated. It's freaking so hot. Oh my God, dude. It's freaking like boiling. It's freaking hot today and it's paying the price. Whew.
Yellow Jacket says yay it's holding. Crossbow 9 says good now. Iron Vulture says go to physical therapy.
What time is it? Oh, holy crap. I gotta get going. I'm
Strike
glad
the
you
Blue
reminded
says
me.
You need to get ready to go to PT.
I'm glad you reminded me.
GT_R1 says might need cooling fan for those. Lunacy says almost 12. Time for your rehab therapy.
I prefer physical therapy, not rehab therapy. You sound like I'm going to freaking get off of crack or something. You know what I'm saying? What is you talking about? Wow, it looks nice.
Crossbow 9 says physical therapy for hard poopin'. Ask Highline GT_R1 says do you need happy end after?
Happy ending? Happy ending?
Lunacy says butt crack therapy.
Butt crack therapy. Butt crack therapy. What you gonna see with that butt crack therapy?
Iron Vulture says our physical therapist gonna smell some crack swamp ass.
Cracked swamp ass.
Ask Highline GT_R1 says they can stretch and pull. Crossbow 9 says PT love you long time. Lyle Paradise says nub enlargement therapy.
Nub enlargement therapy. What the hell? Came out good. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
Ask Highline GT_R1 says if they pull your other leg then might be off little.
What the hell?
Philly says I play Pokemon Go every day. I play Pokemon Go.
Oh yeah? Was it fun? Did you have fun?
Crazy Vic says damn it Rellik.
Damn it.
They will give your spot away.
Nope. I'm on my way. I will make it. We're not gonna take it.
Says you need to go. We can't be late. It's Philly says
we're not gonna take it.
James says yeah you done great.
We're not gonna take it
Ask Highline
anymore. Okay, why am I getting no charge now? Hold on, y'all. I'm not getting any kind of charge on this. Whoa. Okay, let's see.
Vanwich says, was that a roach? It's Phillied says,
It better not have been a roach.
Issue too.
It better not have been a freaking roach. Oh, hell no, Bigfoot.
With that big fat
wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Ozzy 1962 has subscribed.
Ozzy!
36 freaking months.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 36 marks.
Says there was something crawling across the dash. Didn't you see it?
No. Don't even tell me about a freaking roach.
Lunacy says Donna left a few roaches in here.
Donna.
James says I found a roach in my car once, but I just smoked it. Welcome, Rellik.
What the hell?
Ask Skyline GT_R1 says you got 3 minutes.
You got games on your phone?
Yellow Jacket says bless.
Thank you.
Plasma Sponges says bless too.
Thank you. You got games on your phone?
Ozzy says been swamped with work just now getting off.
Oh no.
He says he's getting a cold.
Terrible. Terrible. With that big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Thank you.
Excessive idling says whoa. Something just flew across the windshield. It was brownish, I think.
Oh, don't even start that. You didn't even start that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Amy says Donna showed me that clip. You should watch it.
I am not watching that clip. Hell no. Hell no. That's nasty as hell. They can keep that. That's next level of nasty. Man, I hope Teddy's okay in there. It's really hot in that building he's working in. He should wait till nighttime to do that stuff instead of trying to do it in the hottest part of the day.
Says if it's brownish, it's probably from Rellik.
What the hell? You know, he should probably do that at night, like we did those canopies at night last night.
It's Philly says French fried taters.
We did them between 8 and 12 o'clock. 8 o'clock at midnight.
Excessive idling says there's something on top of your IT clone bobblehead. Some sort of bug. Never mind, it flew away.
Oh yeah?
Ask Skyline GT_R1 says what is he supposed to do? Lunacy says Teddy should be working in the studio.
Yep. He's got water.
His truck has good air conditioning so he can get a break.
Yeah, he's got water and air conditioning. I just hope he doesn't push himself too hard because he's out there by himself. And if you go down with a heat-related illness and there's nobody around to help you, you're pretty much screwed. It just gets worse because you can't move yourself out of it. You know? Yeah, but I'd rather work in the dark than work in 100 degrees in the sun. So, believe me, it was much better out there last night at nighttime than trying to do it in the sun in the day. Because we were going to do it today, this morning.
Streamlabs is having fun.
Streamlabs. But since my physical therapy got rescheduled, I asked him if we could do it last night.
After PT and bring him some Gatorade.
Yeah, bring him some water, Gatorade, something.
Excessive idling says, didn't you just feel something crawl under your shirt?
Don't start that. I do not like roaches.
I just want to bang on a drum all day.
Oh, yeah?
Lunacy says might have to do an emergency call for 5 guys for Teddy. Ask Skyline GT_R1 says lava cake.
Lava cake?
It says hot fire fighters for Teddy.
What the hell?
Bob says Rellik you streaming later.
It depends on physical therapy. It could go either way. A lot of times after they finish with me,
Papa Roach.
Papa Roach. My mobility is not as good because they have to like stretch out muscles and stuff. Normally I feel really good the day after, but sometimes right after, it's pretty rough. I just want to freaking lay down and take my muscle relaxers and pass out and go to sleep, you know?
Iron Vulture says LMAO, remember when that huge tree roach fell on you during the Houston bike ride?
Yes.
Excessive idling says, what if a roach comes out while you're doing your physical therapy? That might be embarrassing.
I don't have any roaches in here.
R1 says everyone send Rellik Roach in his PO.
I do not have roaches here.
Says, has Teddy ever headlined a professional wrestling event?
He has not, no. I think he would do well. I think he would do really well.
Says it's been hurting since last November.
Damn, Momo. I hope this goes away, man. Like,
I am betting something just crawled over it.
oh yeah?
Lunacy says, ever see that physical therapist on YouTube that works on athletes?
I have not.
Ride the Lady 24 says there's a difference between the huge outdoor roaches and the little bastards.
There are.
Ask Highline GT_R1 says it will go away. Yellow Jacket says all in on Teddy winning the Haun's first fight.
Haun's first fight?
Girl says I am having physical therapist too. I had a knee replacement.
Oh no.
Crossbow 9 says he only has Clarence shoes in the van.
Clarence shoes. Only got Clarence shoes. I don't know. It just sucks having your neck hurt like every day, all day. Like it's hurting right now. It's not like super extreme pain, but it's like just a never-ending ache that just won't go away. You know?
Strikes of Blue says outside roaches are known as water bugs.
Water bugs.
Excessive idling says don't you hate it when you're driving and you feel something on your leg? You think it's the air conditioning, but is it?
It is not it. It is it because
Bob says Rellik, put icy hot on it.
I don't have roaches. Well, I have pads to put on it. I have
GT_R1 says stop doing neck job, then you will be fine.
what the hell? I have Lidocaine or Lidocaine or whatever those things are called. But you can't do too many of them. Like you can overdose on it or whatever. What tool represents the pain? What does that mean? If you're looking at your neck facing forward, it's the left side from right about where my ear is all the way down, and it turns
Yellow Jacket says only thing that helps my lower back pain
right at the shoulder blade.
Iron Vulture says lidocaine. Beanie says can't say that on TikTok.
You know? So
Plasma Sponges says, does it feel like a jackhammer?
like a jackhammer? No.
Excessive idling says roaches like vibrations, so I am sure they're loving you driving around right now. Probably creeping around under your seat.
I have no roaches in here.
GT_R1 says, have you been to chiropractor? Maybe you need little adjustments.
They told me to stay. They told me.
Rellik is talking about wearing pads. Strikes of Blue says BioFreeze can be your friend if needed.
They told me not to go. I'm on my way there now, Mama Firefly. It's at 12:15. They told me not to go to a chiropractor until I'm done with all the therapy. They said they don't want something to get popped the wrong way, and I could understand that. They're supposed to assign me They're supposed to assign me a chiropractor once I'm done with therapy. It's in a medical facility. They won't let you stream in there. It's like other patients and stuff, like in different areas. And sometimes you're doing the physical therapy where there's other people like doing their physical therapy. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to, I don't even know I don't think they would allow it, but I wouldn't feel comfortable filming other people going through physical therapy. You know what I'm saying? Because some people in there are in really bad shape, like they're in wheelchairs and everything from their accidents, and I would not feel comfortable streaming that, Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't. Oh my God, this freaking goat. Nail salon? No. Yeah, that's true. So, yeah. I've went from, so he said I'm supposed to be at 75 to 80% on my left side as far as the radius of movement. When I started, I was at a 30, and I've made it to a 39 now. So I've increased by 9 degrees, and I need to get like 80 before they consider me in a range of movement. So I'm almost halfway there. I'm at almost 40. So, and I've moved up 9 degrees. So that's good improvement, I think, you know. Oh yeah. No, I did not say that. Weirdo. Oh yeah? I'm sure. I'm sure you can. Mama Firefly, thank you for the 500 biddies. Thank you so much. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. You were 20 before the car wreck? Well, the good news, the really good news is the issues with my back cleared up really fast. So, and they were very happy to hear that, because a back can be really crazy. So now it's just my neck that we're dealing with, you know, my neck, my back. I knew I should have taken the side road. Oh my God, this traffic. Are you serious right now? Why is there so much? There must be a wreck. There has to be a wreck.
Strikes of Blue says it must have been a severe slip disc. Lunacy says Rellik with backside problems is never good.
Yep. Backside problems. I do not bank on traffic. I may have to call them and tell them I'm gonna be a couple minutes late due to traffic. I didn't think there would be traffic here on just a middle of the day Saturday. Normally there's rush hour traffic here Monday through Friday, but there's never traffic here like just in the middle of the day on a Saturday.
Beanie says always late, always lost.
Oh no.
Excessive idling says you've lived in Texas for how long and you didn't schedule for traffic.
Yeah. Rookie mistake.
One says everyone is on vacation this month.
Okay, y'all, so
says SummerSlam is today and tomorrow. Get out early.
Wow. So I'm going to send y'all to the outro stream so I can call them to let them know I might be 5 minutes late. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for watching today. I know it wasn't a long stream. If my physical therapy had not rescheduled, it would have been a longer stream today, but I can't miss the appointments. You know what I'm saying? But we'll be live tomorrow after. Love y'all. We'll be live tomorrow after the haunt meeting, because I got a meeting before the haunt meeting. So we'll be live after the haunt meeting. So I have to go to physical therapy, Warrior, unfortunately. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Melodic Death Lord says.
Y'all keep coming back, yeah. Got me feeling blessed, that's facts. Every night, same time, same place. My digital fam, y'all ain't fake. Who's gonna join me on my digital front porch tonight? Kicking it back while the guitar plays right. Got my people locked in, feeling alright. Who's gonna join me on my digital front porch tonight? Numbers going up, can't stop. Heart so full, it might pop. Real talk, y'all the reason I stay up. True. This connection we got, can't top. Never. Every comment, every heart, y'all my people, never part. La la la, we ride or die. Oh, until the goodbye. Who's gonna join me on my digital front porch tonight? Kicking it back while the guitar plays right. Got my people locked in, feeling alright. Who's gonna join me on my digital front porch tonight?